I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us, building castles in the sky. Just the two of us, you and I. We look for love, no time for tears. Wasted water's all that is, and it don't make no flowers grow. Good things might come to those who wait, but not for those who wait too late. We gotta go for all we know. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. Building them castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I.
Just the two of us, baby. Me and you every morning making sweet, sweet love to this market. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's good, what's good, what's poppin'? We're back here for Turbo Tuesdays. I got this funny looking kid over here. He got some glasses on. He showed up, so I had to put my glasses on. He told me that he normally doesn't wake up until 9:48. So we're lucky that he's awake right now. He told me that he's only had a few cups of coffee, and I think he's got a dead billionaire over there. He's ready. He's fired up. Chat. If you want to see him, let's hear the noise. Let's cut to him here. Mike, ready? Ready, editor? Are you ready, editor? No, are you ready? Are you on? Is it turned on? Mic check, mic check. Here we go. All right. Matthew.
What's up, guys?
No, this camera. Don't look at him.
Oh.
He's not there. He's like the girlfriend you never had.
El Chapo Trades here.
El Chapo Trades. What's, what should we call him El Chapo?
El
Kind of look
Chapo.
like El Chapo.
Yeah.
But you're not from Colombia.
No.
You're from Boston.
I might as well be, though.
Yeah, no, I guess. That's kind of weird. So what's the story?
Moved down here in January, bumped into you 2 weeks ago at hotel in Miami. Said, bring me down to the BDH. I want to trade. And here we are.
There we are. Sorry, the realtors messaged me. I'm moving this week. It's a total fucking disaster. Don't ever move, if you can.
I just did.
You just moved. Don't do it. Don't do it ever. But you're moving again.
Yeah, I'm moving again, back home for the summer.
Oh gosh. All right. Tell us about you. You're a trader. What do you trade?
So I trade Nasdaq every day.
But only after 9:45.
Yeah, I mean, I usually wait till exactly 9:50 to like 10:30 latest. Sometimes, like, we get a couple setups in different macros, but that's like, the first 4-hour candle of the day. That's my favorite one to trade.
Y'all met at the hotel. Let's make it very clear. We didn't meet at the hotel. I was walking out of the pool in Miami, and you walked by and said BDH.
I said PW. And I was like,
PW?
Yeah.
No, you gotta say BDH. That's the code word.
Yeah. Anyways.
All right, so you wait until after that 9:45. Ooh, what just happened? Market just dumped straight down here so far. A little move, but so you trade kind of after 9:45. That's funny because we are big opening range break traders here at the BDH. Does the opening range play into your trades at all, or is it just something?
Well, I certainly limit myself by doing that, but I think that that's a good thing. I mean, it has been this month especially. I got 2 payouts. I'm looking to get my 3rd this week, so really just like trying to stay disciplined by doing that.
It's funny because I've talked to a lot of traders over the years, and discipline is always the one thing that people talk about. It's not like a secret.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the secret to being a successful trader, is having the discipline.
It certainly separates you from the 99%, right? If you can nail it down and be successful, a lot of people aren't doing that. A lot of people are blowing accounts, getting upset, and never learning from their mistakes. And I think that's the number one thing, is to learn from mistakes, right?
Oof. In life and in trading.
In everything in life, man, you got to fail to succeed, right? If you fail, you got to be grateful that you failed, because the only thing you can do now is succeed.
Okay. What how'd you get into trading futures?
So I started.
What was the first thing that you traded ever in your entire life? Tell me.
So common stock, right?
Common stock. This guy, common stock for the common people, for the poor people out there.
Right. Common stock.
Did you have a certain? What was like the first stock that you ever bought? GameStop, AMC.
Probably like an ETF.
ETF, okay. Three times.
I like the leverage ETF.
Ooh, TQQ baby, let's go.
And then I was looking for volatility, and so what was it? I collected pandemic stimulus, and then threw it into AMC at around $2 a share, while it had a 90-something% short interest. And then I was saying the price target was $100,000 a share, right? Shoot for the stars, aim for the moon. We got $72 a share.
Still held? Diamond hands?
Diamond hands all the way up. And that was my biggest trade to date on a live account.
There you go. All right. I like it. So you got into stocks. How'd you get into futures?
So after that, I was thinking, I just made, it was like around 50 grand on the common stock, and I didn't want to risk all my capital, but I wanted leverage. And so I started trading options in indexes like the Nasdaq and S&P. And then that turned into, 1 day to expiry, 0 day to expiry.
Oof.
And then that snowballed into futures now. Just doing snipes for like 30 seconds is really optimal with these Apex accounts, and it's been working out. So
I like it. I mean, I tell people with the Apex, especially with like the trailing drawdown and stuff, probably the best advice you can give anybody is like see profit, take profit. Get above that buffer, build it up, get it going. Gotta love it. Fucking computer, can you hit my thing again? I don't know. Fucking, can you know how to turn off the screensaver? All right, so we're getting ready here. Market open right now. Watching the Nasdaq. This is an old photo there of Apex being 90% off. It's not 90% off. It's only 80%. So you're trading with Apex now? Mm-hmm. How many accounts you got? 20, 30, 40, 50?
I wish. No, I'm just on 2 accounts right now.
Only 2?
On PAs, yeah.
Wow. Well, chat. Yeah. That's a question. I wonder. I'm gonna do a little poll here.
So these things are like crack cocaine, right? I had 10 evals last week that I was trying to pass to come on stream and trade, and I mean I had them within like $1,000 to pass, got greedy and blew them. So
hey,
it happens.
We don't talk about the evals that have died.
No, we don't.
They're like little soldiers. They go out to war, and hopefully we bring a little money home every once in a while. I put a poll in the chat. I want to know how many people have, do you have less than 5 Apex accounts or more than 10? I know it's kind of a weird poll, but less than 5 or more than 10. What's the numbers? Because I'm always like, I feel like most people, I don't know. Most people probably have less than 5. So when you trade the evals, do you trade all the evals like grouped together, or do you try like one at a time?
So Apex had the crazy deal, the 90% off.
Yeah.
So
code PW, always best deals.
Yeah. So I'm really sloppy with my accounts, guys. I mean, I bought 10, copy traded 5, and then copy traded another 5, I think, and blew all of them. I mean, I wasn't.
You didn't just go long and short at the same time?
I broke my system. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that I should have just done that.
It doesn't work, honestly, though.
Yeah,
with the trailing drawdown, it doesn't work.
No. Well, and you got to set like take profit and stop loss, like so that like you either blow the account or hit take profit on either account. But it is what it is, guys. You can't dwell on the past. We got, we're at 52,100, so we're looking to make $1,000 in each account today, hopefully, or by the end of the week.
$1,000 a day, this guy.
I mean, ideally $1,000 in each account today. That would be great. I shoot for 1,000 and then take profit on my best day. For the
you got the 50K account?
Yeah, on the 50K.
Okay. I like it. All right, it's not even 9 o'clock yet. We still got 7 minutes. We're sitting back here right now. I think there's a speaker right now, supposedly. We got a little speaker or somebody going on. We got some news today here as well. Some news. We got some news. Checking out the onlyprofirms.com website. If you haven't already, pull it up. We'll see what's going on with the news. How much, you said you would kind of wait till after 10 normally anyways, so you don't really have to worry about the news.
Right. That's why I do it.
Yeah. Do you have any rules based on, do you have any rules, like if there's no news, do you trade differently? Like if there's like Monday, we had no news. Some traders I know, they're like, they like get weird with no news days.
So my A+ setup is like, maybe there's news, maybe there's not, but I look for a move right at 9:50, 10 a.m. and ideally it's an inverse fair value gap on the 5-minute chart.
Good thing I wore my shirt today.
Yeah, ICT.
He's here. He'll be in the chat later. Your guru, don't worry. Right now we got the calendar pulled up here. We got Jolt's job opening numbers at 10 o'clock today. That's going to be a big number. We got a big number today. Jolt's job opening at 10 o'clock. We got ADP national employment tomorrow. And then on the 1st, we've got initial jobless claims. So a lot of news this week. And I forgot, non-farm payroll. So literally just every day, major news happening. I know you said you kind of started out with stocks. You got any long-term investments you're holding on to? What's a stock? If you had $1 million and you can only buy one stock, which one would you buy?
That's a hard question.
And it can't be an ETF.
So I would just, I mean, I don't have any in mind, but
Not one? Yeah, it's a gun held to your head. You got to do it. Pull the trigger. Pull the fucking trigger.
Well, I'm not that bullish right now.
Oh, God.
I think that we're going to trade sideways at best for a while, and that's fine. There's plenty of opportunities day trading, but, long-term trades, I just don't.
Did you not read my article in the Wall Street Journal, sir?
I did. Well, the leverage ETF that you...
No, I mean, I think, honestly, the way I think it plays out is I think we go higher one more time, and then we have that, like, big correction. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know.
I mean, I don't even want to opine on it, because it's like, it's not really what I focus on. True. Because I used to, try to trade single stocks, and it's way harder to do that rather than just trading price action, and you get the best price action in these indexes that are just massive volume.
It is funny because some people, I've seen people who are like, they're like, oh man, I don't like trading futures because it's too hard. And then they'll be like, I like trading single stocks. And I'm like, but futures kind of trade if the whole market's red, that futures are red, it all works the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, because now everything's so dependent on 4 or 5 very key stocks.
Right.
So it's like if Nvidia's crashing, well then the whole market's fucking crashing. And then if Tesla's crashing, it's like the whole entire market is watching about 5 different stocks: Google, Facebook, Nvidia. I mean, I feel like Nvidia is running the market right now. It's crazy. So you're from Boston. You're down here in Florida for a little spring break action.
Yep.
What's the dream? Where would you want to live and trade from?
So I was thinking potentially start an LLC in Puerto Rico.
Oh, you're going to be one of those guys. You've been to Puerto Rico.
So, yeah, I mean, like, great tax haven, tropical. I mean, certainly not, like, where I'd want to spend my time year-round, like, alone, because it would just get lonely and stuff. But,
no, you get you a big booty Puerto Rican.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, just having a headquarters would be great.
I thought about maybe moving the BDH to the Puerto Rico, but then I don't know if I want to live in Puerto Rico for 180 days a year, or even 100 days. Seems like a lot. I've been to Puerto Rico a few times, and it's nice, but the island life, man, that island life can get. I lived in Hawaii for 3 years, and it's like just something about living on an island. People get weird. Some weird people on an island.
I can imagine.
It's like kind of like pirate life, but like because when you live on an island, you just feel so remote from the rest of the world, and like everything is just hard. There's no overnight. You'd be like, oh, let me go on Amazon to overnight something. Nope, that ain't happening. It was crazy. I used to order stuff in Hawaii, and it would just take weeks. Normally, it would take you get shit overnight. In Hawaii, it's like, oh, that'll be there in 2 weeks. You're like, what? I ordered some yogurt. Order some yogurt on Amazon. It'll be here in 2 weeks. It's gonna be bad.
And guys, Pat is just saying like, oh, like yogurt and stuff, but like he has all these cars. bringing his cars to one of these islands, it would cost like another car, basically.
Well, yeah, I mean, it would be worth it though, because the money that you save. You know, it would definitely be worth it. I'm gonna move to the villages. That might be a good plan. All right, Nasdaq dippity dip, 19,447. I think we had somebody a speaker this morning. Market up, down, all around so far. We're below the VWAP. We're below yesterday's close, that dotted line. How much of the previous day close does that affect your kind of strategy?
It doesn't.
Not at all?
Not at all.
No thoughts?
No thoughts, guys.
Wow.
All noise. Everything's noise. Zoom in.
El Chapo motherfucker said everything's noise. I get long, I get short, I don't even look.
Exactly.
Just numbers.
It's just numbers. Listen, go just leverage yourself, sell right when you see profit, and then move on with your day.
Ooh, right when you see profit. I like it. See profit, take profit. Yesterday, I made 30,000 and then I walked away and everyone's like, why are you leaving? I'm like, why would I stay?
Yeah.
Why would I stay? I just made more money than most people make in a year in literally 10 minutes. So. All right. Right now, Nasdaq just kind of dipping down there. That pivot point there, 470s. Kind of looking at this bigger picture here. What's your favorite time? Do you have like a time frame that you're looking at? Kind of.
Well, I'm just on the Tradevate chart, which is not your ideal chart to look at. So I'm just looking at the 1 minute. But normally I'll pivot through 4 hour, 15 minute,
Ooh, okay.
5 minute.
Let's do it. We'll start out. You can kind of see it over there if you want to kind of break it down. Right now we're looking. This is the 4 hour chart there. Anything stand out?
Yeah. So I'm I mean, I wish I could get it on my screen, but I'm kind of looking for like a liquidity sweep to the sell side on the 4 hour, which would hopefully be a buy the dip opportunity.
That 19,000. That's like yesterday's kind of that sell side you're looking at.
Yeah.
The 357 level there. Bottom
Yeah.
of that candle, or would you go trying to get all the way down here?
So I have no expectations, no targets, but if I see that dip right at 10 a.m. and it looks super sold off, that might be our bottom wick for the next candle, and I'm taking that, every time.
I like it. So you're looking at the 4 hour chart. What happens if this 4 hour candle just wicks all the way back up and then we start ripping up?
That's what I mean. Before 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Or well, so 9:50, 10 a.m. It all depends on what happens during these
next hour,
10, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That and then also the 2 p.m. candle I trade.
Because we took out kind of the overnight low, obviously twice here already. We took out that kind of boner candle there, and then pulling back here. Kind of, I always get like weird about the market opening up like at the low of that candle. If that makes sense, like on the daily chart. Like right now, we're just like at the low of that candle. I don't know. Yeah. Yesterday, pretty bullish candle, kind of closing, pushing back up there. We got stuck overnight, so we got obviously all that liquidity up there, 19,600s, and then daily chart, 19,200 down there.
Yeah, it's such a like up in the air pivot point right now, especially with all the news this week.
Yeah. Good day to wait for that 15-minute range break. That's probably the way to play it. We go back to sleep, take a little nap for a minute.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't wake up till 9:48 normally.
No, and then it's back to sleep after that, boys.
Really?
Yeah.
How much do you sleep?
I mean, Miami is just, it never sleeps. Miami does not sleep. So
But you sleep.
I sleep. Miami doesn't. I need to find my optimal hours too. And, if you stay out, like the later you stay out on the weekends, the more fun you're going to have in Miami. It's the truth. So.
Oh, or bad could happen.
Yeah, I mean, certainly nothing good happens after 2 a.m. like Mom says.
After 4 a.m. The funny thing is 2 a.m. in Miami is like early.
Right. Like I stayed out, but the best night I had out was I was out till 7 a.m.
Oh, 7. What a.
So
you gotta go for that 9 a.m. brunch.
So I wanted to talk about this actually. I met Kodak Black, the rapper. He's from here, Pompano.
Yeah.
Shout out him. He's a goat. He just like,
Where did you meet Kodak Black?
outside of the booby trap
Oh, I should have known.
at like 6:30.
I was like,
a.m.
Kodak Black ain't going to the bars you're going to, but then he says the booby trap.
Yeah.
No, now I know.
And he just donated a bunch of money to his neighborhood that he grew up in Pompano Beach. So shout out to him. Huge respect.
Donate money to the single moms at the booby trap.
Yeah.
All right. We just kind of sitting back here, 9 o'clock. We're dipping down here. That push back up there to the VWAP. Yesterday's close, that dotted line, ... And getting ready here for a market open. 15-minute chart. She's just kind of bleeding out right now. Yesterday's low down there at that 250 area. We kind of bounced there Friday as well. Friday, Monday. Will we find some support down here on the 15-minute chart? We got a pivot point there, the 19,300 level. So kind of just like you said, might be, I don't know about for the rest of our lives, but for the rest of this week, maybe some choppy action here with all this news and stuff coming out. Got some big earnings this week as well. So you trade Nasdaq fully, no gold, no crude, nothing like that?
No, I really try to focus on just Nasdaq because, like, if you get used to the price action on one instrument,
they're all so specific.
Yeah,
it's like riding a horse.
well,
You know,
there's really just not like any reason to diversify into other asset classes, really, because if you just trade one, then you get used to the price action.
people always ask me, Patrick, why don't you trade the ES? Why don't you trade gold? I'm like, why don't you go fuck yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I do know. So, Jun Yu Liu, he's like number 6 on Top Step leaderboards right now. I met him out. I took him out in Boston once. He strictly trades gold, and I mean, he's just got completely lucked out on the price action over there.
Oh yeah,
He's in like 270,000 in profit. I know that he trades like Apex also, Bullinox, Tradeify, and the kid's my age, guys. Like,
dream big.
a lot of money.
You could be like Jung Ju.
Jun Yu, he just moved from
Jung
Shanghai.
Yu.
Listen,
We gotta get Jung Yu here
so
at the
much money.
BDH.
Yeah.
I got the wrong guy.
He just moved to Virginia on a gold trading desk, but he's still on the Top Step leaderboard.
On the gold card visa,
On the gold card visa.
the $5 million visa.
I'm gonna say, is that?
Yeah, Trump's selling those. The Trump card. You can buy.
Yeah.
Buy a
The
visa
golden
now.
ticket.
Citizenship.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for guys like him.
Jung Ju and Dung Du.
Shout out Jun Yu if you're watching this.
No, only Dung Du. All right, so it looks like the poll right now, less than five seems to be the overall majority. More than 10, smaller percentage. So, people think you look like Danny Trades. I think you look a lot better than Danny Trades. Danny Trades just looks retarded. You look semi-retarded, so it's all good.
Guys, the goatee is like a new look. Let me know. El Chapo Trades.
Oh, did you know what you were walking into today?
No.
5,000 of the gnarliest people in the world just in the chat, just nonstop.
Yeah, I'm trying not to read.
Don't
it.
read the chat.
Yeah.
Don't read the chat. Don't worry. See, it's honestly, it's nice sometimes when a guest comes in because the chat focuses on you and not on me. Because if it's just me, they're all like, "Oh, you're so fat, Patrick. Oh, you're so ugly." And then when my guests come, they're like, "Oh, this guy's so fat. He's so ugly." I'm like, "Yes, talk about him, not about me." Finally.
Yeah. I mean, and my friends are like asking for the link, and I'm like, I don't even know if I want to send you guys the link.
Yeah,
I
they're
know
just
gonna
trolling
troll.
you.
But there's 5,000 other people also trolling me anyways, so it doesn't matter.
This is true. I mean, haters gonna hate, players gonna play.
Yeah.
All right, so you're trading with Apex. Why'd you choose Apex?
Cheapest.
Cheapest. It is funny because that does seem like the big driver for most people. When I talk to them about why they choose a firm, it's normally because price.
Guys, if you're starting out prop firms trading, one account Apex. There's no way you can lose, okay? Seriously, because it's so cheap. You blow. I mean, you make.
I don't know if you can say there's no way you can lose.
I mean,
This is not financial
you could
advice.
you could go through 10 PAs and then get a $2,000 payout after and break even. It's like, and then that process you learn and then drill down what works for you, and then ultimately you'll come out more profitable.
No, I think, I mean, from an overall capital expenditure business, I mean, the prop firms definitely win. It's hard to beat the leverage and the opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had a guy who won a free account. He won a free account from the live stream, and he got a $3,000 payout. That was a free account.
Yeah, it's
Apex is calling me like, hey, stop giving fucking free accounts out. I'm like, oh, sorry.
The return on investment is just unmatched to any industry, and it's so obscure. Nobody knows about it. Everybody's so quick to be negative and think that it doesn't work, but figure that out for yourself. Follow the rules on Apex, and they pay, guys.
What's crazy is the whole, like you said, the prop firm space is still so kind of unheard of. You take a screensaver off. You know how to turn a screensaver off? Come on, fucking editor, he's fired. But I did the interview with the Wall Street Journal, and I was talking to them about the whole prop firm space, and they had no idea. They didn't even know like it existed. I'm like, oh, little do you guys know. If you want some headline news, go fucking check out the prop firm space. It gets all kinds of fun drama.
Guys,
you gotta go like in power savings or whatever.
You want to turn, less than $3,000 into $2.4 million. This is the space to do it. I mean, who is it? Jade Cap.
Yeah, I'm about to get my fucking $5 million payout. Watch me. I'm gonna run all these accounts up.
PW is about to double the
fuck you, Jade
brand
Cap.
new broken record.
Fuck you, Jade Cap. All right, Nasdaq moving down here through that 19,400 area. Oof. Tricky little morning. We've already taken out the Asian low, obviously took out the London low. And then really that next area of interest would be all the way down there at yesterday's low. Will we move all the way back down there? Are you trading these bear flags? Not right now, just being patient, waiting, watching, getting ready for a market open up here at the BDH. And yeah.
How many lines of coke did he have? Is that about me?
Yeah, definitely about you.
I'm El Chapo, baby. That's what we do. Drugs.
Oh, I have no idea who this guy is. I just met him at a pool party. He told me he could trade. I said, all right, let's see.
I can talk too.
Oh shit, he's a double-edged sword. He can talk and he can walk. All right, I feel like this is looking a little trappy down here. Looking a little trappy on the hourly chart. I mean, maybe we kind of keep, I don't know. Do we sell straight down at open?
It looks like that could happen because I'm looking at this gap down, which was April 6th. Looks like April, and I mean that got filled ultimately, but it could gravitate back down.
We got the news. We got a lot of news today, by the way. If you're just now tuning in, we got a lot of news today. If you haven't already hit that like button, subscribe button, you know what to do. Blow it up. It's free to subscribe, free to like. And yeah, getting ready. So you trade kind of like that 9:50, 10 o'clock macro. That's like your go-to.
Yeah, that's the go-to, guys. If you aren't trading that, you're missing out.
But you said you kind of trade ICT, but you don't trade ICT.
Well, so I noticed that it's an ICT concept. He didn't invent the 4-hour candle, guys.
Well, he invented the stock market, sir.
Yeah, he invented the stock market. He's him.
He's a time traveler.
He's him.
He is him. All right, 19,400 area, kind of just chopping around there for now. Got that 21 EMA pivot point back to the upside. That dotted line up there, 19,529 is yesterday's close. And then obviously the overnight high up there, 19,600. We got a lot of news here today. If you're just now tuning in, you know what to do. Go ahead and blow it up, baby. We're doing it live on the YouTube. You see here on onlypropfirms.com. Check out the news today. We got Jolt's job openings. That's happening at 10 o'clock. We got some other news as well, consumer confidence, and looks like some only 9 o'clock and then 10 o'clock news. No 9:45 news, so that'll be interesting. But that's a big number there for that Jolt's job opening numbers, so just got to be patient. Let that play out and see how she goes. We'll see how she goes. Somebody said they on the 4-hour chart, the candles are all red, or one big red candle. This is kind of like, this is exactly what kind of happened Friday on that 4-hour candle. Kind of big dump down, and then just ripped straight up at open.
That's kind of what I'm looking for here, guys.
Maybe dip below that 350, the low of that candle. Wicket, little wick.
Ultimately, I'm hoping we just float up tomorrow after that PCE report, and for the rest of the week, make for easy price action.
Be the low of the week today?
Yeah, hopefully.
Or I guess maybe yesterday be the low.
Yeah.
Nathan Fuller got $9,700 payout from a 50K account that he won on the stream. Well, go ahead, Nathan, go ahead and send me that 10% that you owe me, and we'll call it even. Everybody making some money this morning. Who's green already? Who's already put trades on? Who's been trading these the bear flags? We got news at 10 o'clock. Yeah, I trade crayons. Welcome to the show, baby. Wow. Everybody already locking in the profit. I'm jealous. I want to lock in that profit. How much longer are you in Miami or Florida for?
About a month and a half.
And then back to Boston?
Yeah, back to, I'm going to be in like Chatham, do some fishing, hopefully a great white this season.
Going for a great white. I heard you were trying to get a job at Citadel as well.
Yeah, shout out Citadel. Ken Griffin, if you're watching this, hire me. Hire me. All the firms, Brickell area. I know Ken Griffin, he's building his new headquarters out in Brickell. I live like a 5-minute walk from where it's going to be. Listen, I know you're looking for traders.
This guy's ready. Imagine you work for Citadel and you show up every day at 9:45 and then put on one trade and then leave.
Yeah, my goatee is going to be looking vicious.
Put on 1,000 lots and then just walk away, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy. All right, Nasdaq right now dipping down here, 19,400 level. Kind of just like a little choppy chop here as we go into open. 15-minute candle, ding, ding, ding. I think pretty much now is like if we take out that 350 area here at open, that could kind of be the reversal level. So we'll see. I feel like it just dipping. How low do we go before some type of reversal back up? Some type of pullback. You got to get a pullback. Got to get a pullback at some point, right? Right?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's looking pretty sold off.
It's a little bit. Yo, Patrick, what broker do you use mostly? Well, I only have one broker, Optimus Futures, for my cash account, and then everything else is through prop firms.
You and Citadel, never, LOL. Yeah, right, buddy. I have experience at another asset manager. I have experience in investment banking. I got a resume.
Hey, he might look like he's El Chavo, but he's actually the king of the investment banking world. That's you know what blows my mind about the well, not El Chapo, but the other guy. Who's the famous Escobar? At one point, Pablo Escobar had more money than like every country in the world. Like the amount of cash that he was sitting on, it was insane.
So his expenses were like $20 million a month from money rotting and rats
the rats
eating his money.
Fuck, that's a problem to have right there.
Crazy problem to have, guys.
Fucking rats ate $20 million of my money this month.
Yeah, don't sell drugs, but I mean,
don't sell drugs. Sell something that people want, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe they want drugs.
Maybe it's legal drugs, guys, actually, but, you know, stay out of jail.
I heard Ozempic is the way to go these days. Selling Ozempic on the streets. You just go to places where a lot of fat people hang out, and you just stand out front, and you just go, hey man, you need some Ozempic, man?
Yeah.
Hey man, you want to hit?
Huge markup.
You want to hit? You want to hit on the Ozempic, man? Come on, I got you. Hook you up. I'll hook you up with a good deal. Look at that. Some guy in the chat literally said he's got Ozempic in a box.
Hit the secondary market with that.
Patrick Wieland starting to sell Ozempic. I'm going to turn BDH into the big doctor house. A health clinic. We're going to sell Ozempic and medical marijuana.
See, marijuana, I mean, they'll tax you. It's tough to make money, man, growing weed.
Just got a picture of my boat getting worked on, getting closer and closer. November cannot come soon enough. Get that new boat in the water. We need more room, right, Jason, for all the ladies on the boat. We need a 42-foot. The 39 was packed on Sunday.
Yeah, that looks.
You should have seen the editor, man. He was living his best life. Every time I look over, he's just smiling ear to ear. I don't think he even filmed half the time. I think I filmed more than he did. He was, I don't know, rubbing on girls, touching girls, just getting all kinds of weird. At one point, I told him, I said, Jason, keep your hands to yourself. No touchy.
And all the girls were like, stop.
No, he was telling. I literally heard him at one point. This is him over there shooting his shot. He's like, literally, hey, what's your Instagram? What's your Instagram? Oh, you dirty dog. Get their Instagram, let them see who you are. Be like, yeah, add me on Instagram. You'll see my profile. I'm so cool. I work for Patrick Wieland.
Yeah, no, the Instagram conversion ratio is not.
Is that your go-to?
No. I'm saying it. Rarely ask for Instagram. If she is saying, oh yeah, I'll give you your Instagram, not my number, she's not interested.
Ooh. Yeah, but sometimes it's like you want to like show your Instagram just so they can see who you are.
No, absolutely. But the standards here in Miami, we're not in Miami right now, but when I'm in Miami are just absolutely ridiculous.
The standards of Pompano are even higher than Miami, my friend.
You think?
Oh yeah.
I mean, expectations are just wild. But
hey, we got some money in Pompano. It might be, it might not be Miami, but we got some money in Pompano.
No, certainly.
I left my garage open all last night. Nothing got stolen. And that's the benefit of living in Pompano versus Miami. If it was Miami, I would have woke up and everything would have been gone.
Yeah, I mean, and then like the people who rob you don't even get like thrown in jail.
No, the people who robbed me probably would have came inside and fucking held me at gunpoint as well. Not in Pompano, baby. Joseph Royal said, that's what happens when you let the editor out of the studio. I know. No more field trips for him. He's only stuck here editing from now on. No more I think he's actually, he told me he's going on vacation or some shit fucking Thursday and Friday. Never put a notice in with the HR. Gonna have to really talk to HR about that. BDH HR, could you imagine? Nasdaq Queen in the house. Ooh, we got the Queen. I'm gonna change my name to Nasdaq King. What do you think?
I like it.
You like it?
I think.
If you had a YouTube name, what would it be?
El Chapo Trades.
El Chapo Trades? Dang.
Yeah, but then I would really have to commit to the goatee. I could never shave if I.
Yeah, you'd have to really be committed to it. All right, Nasdaq kind of finding some support down here at this 400 level for now. Kind of looking here, like I said, on that hourly chart, the idea of dipping down there, maybe below that 350. But right now, kind of already pushing back up here after testing that 400 level. We got about 8 minutes here till market opens. We got 10 o'clock news today. We got a lot of action coming up this week. So let's just sit back. Let's be patient. Look for a good trade, and then we'll lock it in, baby. That's what I want to give me like 1 or 2 good trades a day. That's all I need.
Guys, that's what I'm saying. One 50K account, 1 or 2 good trades a day, change your life. An extra 4K a month, that'll pay for anybody's rent.
Ooh. Well, wait. How much?
I mean, what, 4K a month?
4K? That's not paying rent, bro.
Someone starting out.
That won't even pay for my bait.
Someone starting out, I mean, that's certainly life-changing money for someone starting out.
No, it is. It is. Yeah, no, it is. All right, it will, so, I mean, normally you're not awake during this time, but would you, if something happens, would you put a trade on, or are you just gonna stick to your guns?
I mean...
Are you itching?
I'm not itching.
Not itching? No itching?
No itching. Guys, listen, believe it or not, I smoke a lot of weed, so I'm able to slow down time, you know, and
Wait, I never would have guessed. Hold on a second. You're telling me
We're
that
never
you
chasing.
smoke weed. I never fucking would have guessed.
yeah. I mean, yeah. So guys, if I lose my trade today, it's because I'm not stoned.
No, if he loses today, it's because he woke up early.
Yeah, I woke up early.
Problem.
I'm it's too much noise for me. I gotta wake up right at 9:48, go take a bong rip, come back,
Oh man.
trade that 10 a.m. candle.
Oh,
Shout out Ken Griffin, you're watching this. Hire me.
I can't. There you go, Ken Griffin. Someone in the chat. Ken Griffin, come hire this guy. He's fucking high as a kite, man. Come on. Let's go. He's got to make your P&L look high as well. Oh, all right. So we're kind of just chopping around here. 5-minute chart, little choppity chop there, a little wiki wick, up, down, all around. So kind of just watching. Will this be the bear flag that goes down here to take out that 350 level next? Ooh. It would just be too easy sometimes. I feel like that sometimes the easy setup is always the one that is the trap.
Absolutely.
It's like too obvious, right? Like it's just too obvious. Does this bear flag just simply just go down at open?
No, whenever I take my setups, it's usually right at the reversal, and it's always against the grain.
Reversal. But you said you like the 4-hour chart looking for like a
sweep
of liquidity. So that 4-hour candle, it'll close what at 10? Yeah, no. Yeah, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Closes. All right. Well, right now, a 4-hour chart, clearly dipping down there. Did you buy Tory Trade's 4-hour trend line chart?
Yeah, guys.
Charting course?
You should. I don't have my trading view open, but I got all these types of doodles and stuff.
He puts lines on charts, baby.
I'm king of trend lines, guys.
Trend line trader. That 4-hour trend line, you can't beat it, man. Simple. Look, I'll tell you how to do it. You go like this. You draw one trend line here. You draw one trend line here. And now you just wait for something to happen.
Guys, no hate to Tory Trades, though. She just posted a broker statement. It was like 6 trades last year, like 120-something K. That's the goal, guys.
That is not the goal.
I mean, if you can make six trades a year... And
No, you can't. She can't. The only reason she does that is because she makes fucking $300,000 a month selling her fucking course.
Yeah.
Nobody can live on $100,000 a year when you're driving around in a fucking Porsche and wearing Balenciaga.
Listen, she does, so good for her. But maybe the average viewer, it's a little harder.
Man, I gotta start filtering people who come to the BDH and seeing if you're a believer of Tory Trades or not.
Yeah, I'm not media trained, guys.
So many things that we're fighting out here now. All right, so the 4-hour chart, we got this little bit of a trend line here, dippity dip in. Yesterday's low down there at that 375 level. We got real close to that. The low so far, 378. Sorry, not the low, but that was the low on that candle is 356. So like right into that kind of like 360 area, and now pushing back up. So we'll see how she goes. That's Tori's cousin. Look at the Wikipedia. What? Then we got a Trojan horse. Oh shit! It's 19,420, bro. Gotta hit the bong.
Let's go. Shout out Elon Musk. 420.
This guy needs a mic in his own stand-up show. There you go. If the trading don't work out, if Citadel doesn't hire it, you could always start a stand-up show.
Guys, Pat could always hire me as his guest star, his guest trader every day. Just a big personality on the show.
We got 3 minutes. Okay, we'll do a poll, chat.
Spam
Should
the
I
chat.
hire him full-time?
Spam the chat. Let's see his screen. He's all talk. Okay, guys, again, this is not a lie. I can't make this up. I've gotten 2 payouts in this 20th Apex PA this month, and it's at $52,183. So this week, I'm looking for hopefully a $2,000 gain on the that's best case scenario. I'm withdrawing $2,000.
How many, what do you trade? Micros, minis?
So I like yesterday I traded 2 micros and just got $50 profit in each account just to log for the rules.
minimum day,
But
yeah.
I usually trade 1 micro. Sometimes
1 micro?
I mean, not 1 micro.
I'm about to say,
1
holy
mini.
fuck, this guy
1 mini.
making $2,000 with 1 micro. That's fucking. That is. I'll give you some props to that. All right. Wow. The chat wants me to hire you. I thought that was going to go exactly opposite of how it went. 62% are voting yes. 38. What the fuck, chat? I thought for sure it'd be the opposite. Oh man, he's in. He's infiltrated his way in.
Let's go. 588 votes.
Oh
Yes,
man,
let's
that's too many.
Everybody who's negative is talking.
They're not voting.
Yeah, no. You're not the majority in the chat, guys.
All right, we're getting ready for market open. About a minute now. 1 minute. We're right here at this EMA on the 2-minute chart. Let's see what happens. We got news at 10 o'clock today. We got the 15-minute range to kind of be patient for. We had a big move down so far. Will this Nasdaq push back up here after dipping? 30 seconds, baby. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe button. El Chapo said he will not continue to stream if we don't have 1,000 likes on the stream. I said, well, just be patient. He said, nope. I need it. I want it. 19,420 area. Count it down with me. You know what would be? You know, could be ideal if we get that like sweep of this low right here, tap down there like 360, 350 area, and then that just rip straight back up. Would be nice.
That would just be a blessing.
It'd be a blessing. 1 micro king over there.
Yeah.
But no, it's gonna. Oh. All right, here we go. Market is open. 5 seconds. If you haven't already made money, you're a brokey. First candle of the day. I wonder if people who trade like the 30-second chart, do they trade the 30-second open? That'd be interesting. Be wild. A lot of volatility there. All right, letting this candle kind of do its thing right now. Looking at the 1-minute chart. No rush, no rush. Easy peasy, mac and cheesy. Holding up at that EMA there, 21 EMA. With a little squeezy squeeze. Little squeeze. Up there to the 440s now. What do you think?
Looks like, well, it's pushing up. And, I mean, on the 1 minute, guys can never trust the RSI, but it's super overbought on the 1 minute RSI. So it looks like it might come down in a sec.
Oh, you just quote the RSI?
Yeah.
You use the RSI?
No, I just said can never trust the RSI. But this looks like it might come down here. See.
All right, walk us through it. What do you like? What are you seeing? Everybody knows what I see. You tell me what you see.
Well, I just, all right.
The problem is, you got to remember, guys, he would normally still be asleep right now, so it's just...
Right. This is just noise to me. I
Noise.
blocked this out.
Okay. Well, you just take a nap over there, and we'll just keep watching. I mean, so far, doing exactly what we were kind of thinking, this kind of rip back up after that hourly candle. This hourly candle right now, big old wick, pushing right back up. I feel like if we can get back up into this, back up into this 500 level, then we kind of push to the overnight high. Just gotta be patient. That big news today as well, 10 o'clock news, is gonna be big. Jolt's job opening numbers. This is a good time to be patient, my friends. No rush. Nice and easy. It's still ripping. Woof. She's a track ripper. She's a track star. That hourly chart up there to the 460s now. Bulls are just keep kind of stepping in there. Right up there to the pivot point now. We got the VWAP coming up next. Get through that 470 pivot point. Use pivot points?
In what sense?
I don't know. Just do you use them?
like reversals?
No, I mean, I don't know. Do you ever look at the pivot points or anything like that?
Well, I can show you the exact pivot point that I took yesterday at exactly 10 a.m.
Ooh.
It's literally on the 2-minute chart, maybe the 1-minute chart, right at 10 a.m. You can see it was the bottom wick, which was the manipulation of the 4-hour candle, and then I just sold after like less than a minute of holding it. Easy. That's kind of what I look for every day.
All right, let's see if we can hold. We got to hold this 450 area for the bulls. Try to push through. If I'm looking for a long, I kind of at this point I would be like I'd want to get above that pivot there, and in there, you know, up to try to fill that gap. We have yesterday's close right there, 528 level. Yesterday's close. So if we can get above this pivot point there and then push, got the VWAP and all that right there. Just kind of being patient for now. 15-minute chart pushed right up there to that pivot point, got stuck right back down, but they're kind of holding up here for now. See, it's kind of this goes back to my whole theory on like the daily candle. If the daily candle opens up right at the low, it's almost always kind of a little push back up. At least it opened there. It's almost like too easy.
Guys, I'm thinking we just get like a perfect little liquidity sweep to the sell side right at my prime, exactly at my setup that I'm looking for, and then we're bullish for the rest of the week.
Oof. And that would be, you're looking, you would say 4-hour chart is what you'd want to see swipe. That 350 area?
Pretty much, yeah.
Which is funny because if you look, last Friday, 4-hour chart, we swiped that 4-hour candle right at open, or a little like in the morning. And then that was the low there. I like it. The nice thing too about that is like if you get that swipe of that low there, it's almost like it's a lot, I guess you say this, it's a lot safer, right? Taking that trade off after taking that liquidity of that previous 4-hour candle.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot safer in a sense, but I mean,
because it's like the bigger time frame objective has been completed, right? Is that like the whole theory on the?
Yeah, I guess, but it could also just continue an uptrend, and I mean, it's just as safe if we're already in an uptrend, and then maybe have a minor pullback in an uptrend. But I mean, it's difficult to put in words.
So she said, "My love for you, honey, it's difficult to explain. It's your glasses, it's your mustache. I don't know what it is, but it's something special about you." All right now Nasdaq is kind of stuck here at that 450 area, holding up there at the EMA for now. Pivot point up there at the 460s. If we lose that 400 level, we got a pivot point to the downside there at the 320s. Right now Nasdaq just kind of shopping around here for now. All right, dipping it down there, 420s now. We lose that, kind of like the low of that opening candle. Could start to push down there to take out that 380 level. Need to kind of hold up here at that 420 area, which is like what they're doing right now. Little bull flag here, kind of wiki looking triangle thingy. sellers kind of coming in there again at the EMA. I love how there's just like, it's like just very gradually kind of selling down here. I feel like that's always scary. If we get that, you got to get through 400 like real quick through there.
I feel like there's a big drop down potentially. You know,
big drop down.
Well, I'm saying that there's this gap over here from the beginning of the month on the 6th that I'm seeing on the 15-minute chart, and I think on the 4-hour chart, and I could see it definitely gravitating towards that area.
What level is that?
17. The gap on the bottom of the gap is 17,109.
Little trap, breaking to the downside, taking out that low there. We'll now see where this candle closes at. I think of these candles, like if we get a green candle, we get a bullish candle back above like 440, then we can get that rip straight up there. We just need to see like these wicks get taken out there, but still just kind of holding on there. That last little candle looks a little tricky. So I think back above like 440s here, like this little breakout would be the push that we kind of get there. That little doji candle there painting the picture. There's the push. Beautiful. Let's go right to that, through that pivot point there at the 70s, and then you got the VWAP up there. 500s next. We got news at 10 o'clock here, by the way. 20 minutes till news. I feel like it's gotta break through 470s there next.
Yeah, it looks like a nice little bullish engulfing on the 30-minute.
Well, that was, we saw like wick there on the top of those candles, and then just like that push through there, but little dip. Get right through that 470 level. VWAP up there at the 500s. 19,500. We got that gap. Yesterday's close, obviously. Yesterday's close is that dotted line up there, people. Dot, dot, dot. Right up there to the pivot point. I'm just kind of chopping here until this news comes out, I guess. All right, so you're looking for like that 1050. With the news coming at 10, I mean, not 950. That news at 10, you wouldn't take a trade, right? Till after the news comes out?
So I'm thinking hopefully we get the sweep at 950, and then that opens up an inverse fair value gap on like the 5-minute, and then the news will bring volatility to fill that gap.
I like it. Got a plan. The man with the plan. Still just holding up at that pivot at that EMA there. We got the high of that previous candle, 71s to get through, and then VWAP up there at the 500 level. The moment of truth. Took out the 71s just like that. Next is VWAP, the 500s. It's always the hardest part, like waiting for the news. I guess that's a nice thing, like you said, sleeping in.
Yeah. Block out the noise, guys.
Blocking out the noise, no FOMO. It's hard to trade when you're sleeping. Or at least for me. I don't know if you've figured it out, but what's been some of the biggest lessons after starting to trade the prop firm game? It's kind of like you said, take the noise out, get that profit, and be done.
So, guys, I've been in like tens of thousands of dollars of profit across a few accounts, and then I'm like just right there about to get the payouts, and then just blow it at like right before I get to 53,000. So I would say the number one thing is don't get greedy while you're at the finish line.
Oof.
Because it happens. It happens to the best of us.
It happens. No, I mean, it really does.
I mean, a lot of people, like, they'll pass evals and then blow the PA right away. For me, it was pass the evals, get the PA to about 2,000 and then blow it. And it's just ridiculous, guys. Definitely test your will, but those are ultimately the best mistakes you can make to learn from and then be profitable after that.
All right, Nasdaq right up there to the VWAP now. Look at that. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Sometimes I impress myself, you know. I'm like, look at this thing. Look at that. Will you look at that, chat?
It's a lot of buying pressure.
Right above, like we said. 2-minute chart. Weep. Up there to the VWAP now. Gotta love it. The good thing now is that we're pretty much playing into this move now. We get this pullback to the VWAP, and then there's that move up there to fill that gap. We got a saying here, I don't know if you know, but gaps love to get filled. You ever heard that one before?
No.
Yeah, no, it's a thing.
I don't get it. I mean, people were just clowning me in the chat. Oh, this guy's looking for a gap. Like, oh, we don't trade ICT here. Like, I mean, I don't trade ICT. I think that a lot of people trade gaps.
I trade ICT.
Yeah, Pat trades gaps.
Well, I mean, here, someone's in the... See, I love the internet because the internet would be like, but Patrick, see, you said that gaps can take a long time to get filled. Yeah, but the thing is, like, if there is a gap there and price is moving there, well, it would be higher probability of getting filled, right? Right now, where are we going? Right up there to the 520s now. Oh, my God. Through the VWAP now, up there to the 520s. We got news coming out here in 12 minutes. Anybody in the chat who's wondering, have I taken a trade yet? Yes, I have taken a trade. We had a very beautiful setup there. Anybody in the chat should have seen this. We had the reversal, little candle there, 2-minute chart. I drew my yellow line on the chart. Boom. Don't go overcomplicating this shit. We got the 15-minute range now setting up here. We broke out there to the upside for now. Well, let's see what happens. I mean, fuck, they're just going right for that gap there, 520s. The 15-minute range breaking out there as well. From the 477s up there to the 520s now. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Fifio Culio just passed an eval live from Europe. Let's go. Worldwide, baby. That's what always blows my mind, is that people are worldwide watching this stream. Who's your guest? That's El Chapo. He just got out of prison.
El Chapo trades here.
He's back to make his money legitimately.
Flew over from Colombia.
Legitimate trader.
I'm just cleaning it, guys. Putting it in the shower, giving it a rinse.
Oh, Lord. Markets are ripping. Office of Parental Rights. Wow. There's an office for that in America. On the news right now, there's somebody talking. In America, we have an office of parental rights. Wow. Why is there an office of parental rights? Wouldn't the rights just be parental either way?
A lot of volatility coming in right now.
A lot of volatility right there at the 950. The macro is starting.
It's starting. It's freaking me out because I feel like I just missed that move, and now it's giving me a false signal here, and we could go down.
Yeah, the little pump right there above the yesterday's close.
I'm hoping that we do go down so I can get an entry to come back up to this, like
up to this top again,
19,580 kind of level.
If everything plays out the way you like it, do you kind of target the overnight high, or do you have like a certain target?
Yeah. Certainly. Yeah, really. I mean, like we kind of wherever there's like a giant wick, I like to play like up to the top of it or to the bottom of it, depending on which direction.
Makes sense.
So like on this 5-minute chart, there's a wick at 10:25 last night, which is our top overnight. So yeah, that looks like a good target.
Little wiki wick overnight. All right, we still got about 9 minutes until the news comes out. News coming. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, subscribe button. We're waiting for El Chapo's setup here after 10 o'clock with that news. All in. We've never vetted his results, but we're just going to go all in. Whatever he says. Buy, sell, all in. Don't do that, actually. I'm kidding.
I got my
He's on his phone doing it.
I got my trading view set up right here. That's what I'm looking at.
He couldn't log into his trading view on the computer, so he's on his phone over there doing it.
What a nightmare. You guys over at TradingView, you guys got to figure that out. I can't figure it out.
Poor guy.
I think he
just wants to make some money.
I think I'm paying for data in 2 different accounts, and it's just kind of a
He's
nightmare.
paying for data for like 3 different people.
Here we go. We're coming down.
A little trap candle there above the 520s now. Back down for this news coming out at 10 o'clock. We're retesting the 15-minute high there now. Oh, man. I got to move. I got movers at my house right now. Ginger's there handling business, but I got to move. Moving like literally, it sucks so bad because I'm only moving like 5 minutes away to another house, but I still got to like load everything up, obviously, and move it to a new house. Pain in the ass.
Backbreaking.
Backbreaker?
That's a backbreaker.
No, we got people for that. My back is too valuable to break. Bouncing off of the 15-minute opening range right now. if we obviously take out this candle right here, this little wiki wick candle, well, sorry. I don't know why it does that. It's so weird because the 2-minute chart plots it differently, but if you go to the 1-minute chart, that's actually the opening range high right there at the 476s. The definition of moving. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm moving. I gotta move stuff. Shut the fuck up. What do we think, chat? Up or down here at news? If you guys haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe button. We got 671 likes here. We're getting ready for El Chapo to put on the biggest trade of his life. He said he was going all in. It was either a fucking boom or bust today, baby. I told him, don't worry. If you blow up your account, you can always get another one.
I'm right here at the mark of the third payout, guys.
Ooh,
I'm not trying to blow the account too.
Come on! I know a guy. Don't worry. I know a guy.
Yeah, you got to hook me up on the evals. Not that, I mean, the $13 50K, I think it's $13 now with the 90% off. Just ridiculous how cheap it is. But
I know a guy.
Yeah, you got to get me.
Hey, Apex, send this guy some evals.
Yes.
He needs them.
No, straight to funded.
Don't worry, he'll blow them all anyway.
Yeah, I'll just blow them anyway. I'll start my own stream.
No, sorry. You can't start your own stream. It's part of the deal when you come to the BDH. You sign a non-exclusive deal. You can no longer... I own everything you do now. It's great. All right, right now the poll. 57% are looking for a move up, and 43% are looking for a move down. Oh, Tradeify chirping right now. Tradeify coming in here, paying $20 to chirp.
What they say? Oh, Tradeify.
They said, get this guy off the fucking stream.
Tradeify, listen, I bought a straight to funded 150K for $400 and blew it the first week. Listen, I'll start. Let's make a deal right now. You give me another, I'll start a stream, and you guys can be my only sponsor. Only sponsor.
All right, we got 5 minutes here till this news comes out. We're kind of just holding up right there at the VWAP for now, sitting back here waiting and watching. It's a big day at the BDH. If you guys haven't hit that like button, subscribe button, you know what to do. Right now, Tradeify, some deals going on over there. I got my Tradeify live account. I have not put on a trade yet.
Tradeify says done. PW system will draft up the contract. Let's go.
Man, he's in. This is not going well for me right now. I'm getting replaced by El Pablo Escobar over there. All right, Nasdaq holding up there the VWAP again.
All right, I like this push.
You like this push? But what about the news?
I'm taking it.
You taking it?
Yeah.
You're in?
Yeah.
He's in. Fuck. What do we do? Where's the target?
I don't know. I mean, it's definitely a rush trade, guys, but it's pushing up. I like the setup.
The fame is getting to his head.
This wasn't even in my group, too. So this is
hey, if you blow your
account,
account, it's not my fault.
If it's only one. I'm only long one contract. I've got 2 accounts, PA, so it's fine. Tradeify, right. You're watching this. You're probably getting happy because you just made a deal with an unprofitable trader. No, I'm profitable, guys.
He's on his third payout. Most people will never get a third payout, so that alone is an accomplishment.
That's in a month.
Yeah. In a month, he said. I did it in a month. All right, Nasdaq stuck there at the 520s.
Oh, so I'm long 2 contracts in one because I didn't group trade because I never used it.
Oh, even better. Now it gets fun.
Yeah, so this account is, you can't see, but it's down 400 in drawdown. Hopefully it goes to the bulls, but it's definitely coming down.
You just like that push there in general? For that 9?
I still think it's going to come up, but
all right,
it's coming up. I like the 2 minute. There's a
sometimes you got to hold through drawdown before it gets to your target. It happens. We got news coming out here in a minute and a half. El Chapo is long.
Watch, and I'm going to blow this one and then get the easy setup and take it on the second one.
The easy setup. I like it. All right, VWAP holding up there at the 500s again. Back down to the VWAP there, 19,500s.
Yeah, such a mistake, boys.
News here in less than a minute. 10 o'clock news. Got Jolt's job opening numbers. The chat right now is on fire. I hope this just squeezes up 100 points.
Literally.
I hope it does.
I know everybody in the chat wants
I hope
to see
it
me
does.
lose.
Please.
I'm the one here putting my money where my mouth is. You're the one sitting behind a screen. I know you'd love to see me lose.
Oh,
that's what I'm doing.
We want to see you win.
But listen, this is what I said. This is the liquidity sweep that we're looking for. It looks bullish. Personally, we'll see the news.
All right. I like it. Hey, you know what they say? Fucking ride or die, baby.
Ride or die.
Ride or die, baby.
This is why we trade funded accounts, because ultimately the biggest loss I can take is like 150 if I lose this account today.
This is true.
But I already got paid out twice.
That is very true that you speak that way.
Yeah, now it comes down, but now it's going back up. That's the news candle.
There's a news candle. Dipping down there, 9,500, 19,500. Right there to the pivot point. Will she rip through the highs
Pivoting.
there?
Come back up.
She's trying. That 19,500 area ain't dead yet. Little wick down just to pop it back up there.
That could be the bottom of the wick there. No, she doesn't want to go. She's coming down.
Oof. 480s. Ooh, back up. Off the pivot again. I think it's got to get back above that 500 level, and then things could get bullish again. But right now, below 500, no bueno. No bueno, no El guacamole on your burrito if it don't get above the 500s here.
No queso.
No queso on your Cerrito.
Ain't no cheese for me, guys. Ain't no cheese.
She wants to pop. Just got to get above that 500 level, man. I'm telling you, chat.
It sucks because I haven't hit that, like, the max drawdown, too. It's like, what is it? You can't go down, like, 30% of profit or something. That was the first time in this account. And I got
back above 500s here. Will we squeeze?
Do I go long the other account? How do I even get to the other account? Oh, there we go. Do we go long? It's hard to think clearly while we're live in front of everyone, but
I know it is. That's why, you know, I pretend that I'm here alone right now. That there isn't a guy wearing Ray-Bans sitting here next to me talking.
All right. I was just 1,800 in drawdown in this account. Now
he's up!
Let's go!
He can't lose! He can't lose!
El Chapo! No, we're back in drawdown.
He can't lose, chat!
No stop loss, obviously. That's how we do it here.
Nasdaq's right there at yesterday's close, holding up here. Get this squeeze up, baby. 550's up there.
It wants to come
Could
up
go.
for Poppy.
Could go.
For El Chapo Poppy. Come on.
El Chapo Michelapalo Galapi de Papado.
She's coming up. I wish I could have my screen live right now.
Don't worry, I made money for both of us. We're good.
I'm in like $700 profit, $800.
$700.
Let's go, baby. I'm long 3 contracts.
Oh.
She's coming up. She's coming
All right,
up.
I took that long there through the 500s. I'm pretty sure that, hey, we get that push through the 500s. Bang, bang, bang. Locked it in there. I take my quick little scalp there. You can see, oh, she's still going.
Oh, yeah.
El Chapo McChopperson over here. You can see in my Tradeify live account, locking in $3,402 right there. Brett's going to be happy. I'm just trying to get those little, I'm trying to get on top of that leaderboard. I'm waiting for that Tradeify leaderboard to come out so then I can be on top of that motherfucker. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Chapo?
I know what you mean, yo.
You know what I mean, right?
Shout out Tradeify.
Tradeify. We're trying to be on top of that. Wait, where's your target at? You're in the green, but you're not taking profit?
My target is.
I thought you only needed a small profit.
It's always the top of the gap on the 5 minute. So that's can't even see. A little over. It's between 560 and 600.
I like it. I mean, you know what's funny is if you would have waited for that news,
Oh my God.
you would have been
like
you would have been on the money.
I mean, I'm in. Almost
would've been real nice.
on that other one that I'm.
You just I think the fame got to you.
It did. It got to my head.
I think the chat got to your head. You had the right idea. You were like, I want that sweep. Look what happened, right? When that news came out, we
called it. I said it an hour ago. I said it over an hour. Look
at the 5 minute chart. We sweeped it perfectly. We hit the pivot point, squeezed straight up there to the highs.
Listen, Ken, I know you're out there.
Ken, put this guy at Citadel. Put him at Citadel.
Call me in.
I mean, I see the chat like talking shit right now, but I do have to give you credit. You had a plan.
I had a plan.
You didn't have the best entry. That's all.
Guys, I usually
You got a little excited. You don't even wake up till 10 o'clock normally.
I got excited. I wouldn't have been awake on a normal day.
You wouldn't even been awake. Right now, you'd be up so much. You'd make so much money right now if you were just like sleeping.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell one.
Because you would have got long at 460s.
I'm selling one here.
That's 100 points off. Oh, there you go. She's still pushing. El Chapo's in the green.
Oh, yeah.
He is so in the green.
We're selling here.
Fucking A, boys. Oh, you kidding me? Look at that candle. Where did that come
El
from?
Chapo.
580s now.
Wait, now I'm fucking short. Oh, there we go. Dude, what's going on?
I can't.
El Chapo, that's $2,300, baby. Let's go. El Chapo.
Now I'm short. Oh, fuck.
That's $2,300. 2 accounts.
2,300
All you
bucks.
need.
Get this
Hey.
guy a fucking plaque.
Hey, 2 accounts. baby.
Tradeify.
All you need.
Tradeify. Get this guy a straight to funded account. He's ready for the big leagues.
2.3%.
He's ready for the big leagues.
Every
Tradeify.
day. Every day. Let's go.
Hey, I think the chat needs to give a big round of applause to El Chapo over here. He might have been a little early, but he got it done. He got it fucking done, boys.
Hey, they don't want to see me winning. They just want to see me in the penitentiary.
Is that Kodak Black song?
Yeah, that's Kodak Tunnel Vision.
I got you. I knew what that was. Isn't that funny? Like I'm so hip
He's
with
so
the kids
hip
these days.
with the 20-year-olds.
I'm so hip with the
24,
20-year-olds
by
these
the way.
days. Look at that push, baby. Fucking A. I took profit too early. Somebody call Brett Simba and tell him that I want to get long from where I was long earlier. One more time, please, please, please. You can see my entry there off of that little pushback up. Took just a quick little 20 points.
You got to get the camera.
I was worried.
You got to show them my P&L just so they know.
Yeah, film his P&L.
Film my P&L.
Film his P&L over there.
Guys, he's putting my.
See if he's actually trading or not.
Here we go. PA right here. PA $2,300 total, baby, and then 53,500 balance. It's gonna be my 3rd payout of the month in this account, and my first payout on this other account. That's over 10K on the month, baby. My mama told me, boy, make a decision.
Oh!
Pompano's finest, Kodak.
Hey, all I want to say is I don't give a fuck about El Chapo, but I do love the fact that that 15-minute range played out perfectly. Also, by the way, that first long of the day. Come on, chat. Come on. Look at that.
Beautiful price action. We lucked
From
out.
the 20s up there to the 590s now. Are you not fucking impressed? Are you not impressed, chat? If you're not impressed, well, then just shut the fuck up. All right, Nasdaq up there trying to take out that 600 level. We have the overnight high. Overnight high is all the way up there, 620, 628s. We were talking about that big wick. You were saying that,
I called it, guys.
Kinda like right there, huh?
Again, this is my only strategy that I trade. Like, if you're not trading this, you got to.
ICT.
I mean, it's not ICT because it's just the 4-hour candle. It's just the mechanics of the stock market, guys.
Mechanics of the stock market. We got the fucking mechanic here, boys.
Yeah, don't let ICT coin it as his, because it's not. It's
Ken Griffiths.
It's Ken Griffin's. They want to see you in a penitentiary.
They don't want to see me winning.
Yeah, me and PW are hitting the clubs in Miami after this to celebrate.
Fuck, we're going right now. 11 o'clock. I heard Space is the
11
place
o'clock.
to be.
11.
11 a.m. at Space, baby.
No, 11 a.m. at 11.
Ooh. That is, if you're still at 11 a.m., you're in trouble.
Listen, same with Space, man. Same with Space.
No. Space is at least is outside.
Yeah. I told that baby to come over because I'm... Come on now.
I thought you were going to say you're fucking horny for a second.
You know, I am after seeing those big green candles, but...
All right, Nasdaq up there to the 600s now. I think we got to take out the overnight high now. I mean, maybe not like straight line there, but just kind of be in that day, like before end of day.
If consistency wasn't a thing, I would have runners targeting that.
No, Chopper don't give a fuck.
No, yeah, it's a gamble, guys. Just take profit, man. You'll be way more profitable if you do.
Robert made $1,000 following Chapo trades over here. Wow. Don't say I ever did anything for you. I brought this guy. I woke him up this morning. That alone was a feat.
Yeah, guys, shout out Patrick for doing this. GOAT. Again, if you're just joining now, we bumped into each other at a hotel in Miami. I said, put me on the stream. He said, say less. Say less.
That's exactly how it actually went. I'm surprised you're here, to be honest. I don't know how this happened.
Pure luck.
Pure luck.
But guys, luck is just when preparation meets opportunity.
Damn.
That's all it is.
Damn. I read that one time in a book.
So what's are you taking any more trades?
I would like to see kind of a bull flag set up maybe up here. Maybe we dip back down to that 540 area again. Kind of see what happens from there. We got the kind of looking a little overextended right now, but see how this looks here. 1 minute chart kind of just dipping on down. Organized chaos. That EMA down there at the 540s next. Organized chaos here. Guy paid $5 to make fun of you. I guess it could be worse. I don't know what he said. Didn't even read it.
Lion Trader. Listen, if this is gambling, I'm a gambler. Call me a gambler. I will take that gamble every day. Because listen, it's a good setup. It plays out. Listen, I mean, there's at least one opportunity every single morning to take that. Like, call me a gambler. That's fine. That's fine. If that's what that means, I'm on my third payout of the month. And on the one account, I didn't blow it. And I usually do. This is the first time I've reached third payout on one account.
Third payout, baby.
Let's go. Huge milestone.
Love to see it. We love to see it here, you know? I want to see everybody winning. Nothing wrong. Why can't we all win? I think people get confused sometimes. They think that if you don't, you know, like, hey, I can't win.
They just don't want to see
somebody else wins.
No, they want to see you in the penitentiary.
Everybody else needs to win, man. All right, Nasdaq pulling back here, kind of into that 540 area. We got to get some push back up, show some bullish momentum back to the upside there, and then 19,600, 640s. There's a Overnight high is all the way up there at 620s or so. So we'll see.
They want me to go through my setup.
You kind of went through it.
I know.
But you also, like, you didn't really take your exact setup as normal. You took it a little early.
I took it a little early. Well, I mean, if you took it right at 10 a.m., exactly at 10 a.m., that was the bottom of the wick of the 4 hour. So that would have been, if I was a little bit more patient, I would have been in like $4,000 of profit. But I don't like taking that risk. I was long 2 contracts in one account, and that doesn't give me enough room for drawdown. I was in $1,800 worth of drawdown. I'm going to get denied for the payout request. I'm going to have to log 8 more trades.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
I mean,
follow the rules,
can't
get paid.
complain, though.
Best plan.
Right, follow the rules, get paid. Simple as that.
Simple as that.
I don't know how Tradeify does it on over there.
You got to find out because you're about to be their #1 trader here in a minute. I heard they're actually hiring for people for their live stream. That could be your job.
Listen,
Brett Simba, get this guy a contract, $1 million a year.
I
He's
got
in.
all the time in the world because this is what I do.
He can't be on the stream until at least 9:48, but he'll be there.
Yeah, I can do 10-minute streams every morning.
10-minute stream with El Chapo today. We're in, we're out. Happy. All right, Nasdaq trying to push up through here at the 70s again, 70, 80 area. Will we get up into there? Just want to see a bet. Like, this is still kind of like a little sketchy looking. I don't know.
Guys, for those asking what the setup was, look at basically any time frame chart. Preferably look at the 1 minute. Right at 10 a.m., you get that huge wick on the bottom, and then it's up from there. If you gamble, like Lion Trader says, and then bought right at 10 a.m., you basically had no drawdown, and it's just a perfect trade. You could have sold within a minute and be up for your daily goal. So if you don't see that, guys, that's the bottom of the wick of the 4 hour candle. You zoom out in the 4 hour. We got a nice bullish candle with a little bottom wick. That's what we just played.
And again, kind of moving back down here. Yesterday's close there.
A lot of people will set their stop loss at the bottom of that wick and let it run for the day, but I don't do that because of consistency.
I like it. All right, now let's see what happens here. Little wick kind of below this candle there at 540s. Would have to, like, the 2 minute, this candle needs to kind of push back up and show some strength there for the bulls. What the fuck was that? That was wild. Just like went from 540 up there to the 30, 570, 580s. Market heard me talking.
Definitely hoping to see us break overnight highs at some point today, so that we
Yeah, no, I mean, I think
higher.
that's
Got to continue higher the rest of the week.
I'd just be fair. I'd be. I mean, it would be like it just doesn't make sense to stop here.
No.
Market loves to take out those overnight highs and lows. We already had that big dump there at open. We ripped back up. It's like, are we now going to reverse and move all the way back down? Just seemed, it would just, no, it don't seem like it. It don't seem like it. All right, I think basically I'd be looking for, like, get above this 580 area. Look at that, like, It's kind of that little flat top here, right? Get above that, and then we push through the 600s next. Ruben Garcia said this thing looks like it wants to drop. See, that's why it could also go up.
I see it. Yeah, I think right here is a good entrance to longs. Target this wick. I mean, the 1 minute gives a lot of false signals is the thing, though. I like the 2 minute. Trade Evade is just kind of hard to chart, guys. Yeah, so on the 2 minute it looks more bearish.
Well, that last little, if it would have just poked right through there, we'd all be going straight to the moon.
Yeah, on the 1 minute it looked like it was definitely poking through. But guys, never trust the 1 minute. Don't. It gives you signals that.
No 30-second chart.
The 30-second chart, if you identify it on the higher time frame and then zoom into the 30-second chart, that's more okay. Because I literally hold my positions for sometimes less than 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, you got a problem holding, huh?
No, absolutely not. It's just I'm immediately profitable.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Because when you trade these micros, you trade the right time. You're immediately profitable. You're never in drawdown. You sell right away. You're done for the day. That's how you trade, guys. I mean, I'm sure everybody has their own strategy that works, but
no, nobody has a strategy that works. Don't you know that? 90% of traders lose, and it's not because they have a strategy. It's because they're fucking retarded.
Yeah. 100%.
100%.
I didn't want to say it with my
I
words,
know. El Chapo trying to be PG.
Listen, they say, I mean, it's so hard because I talk to so many people in the industry, you know, like talking to someone who's been in a hedge fund.
What's Ken Griffin say when we talk to him?
I've never talked to him. Ken Griffin, hit my mailbox. Seriously.
This guy is an undiscovered talent in Miami.
I mean, you listen to like fundamental portfolio managers. They're like, in the long run, 0% of people can beat the market, and it's just absolutely. That's
why I just go long on the QQQ and the SPY.
It's absolutely absurd, guys. Listen, get your philosophy down of the market. Warren Buffett says, you know, most of his riches just come from being optimistic about the American economy, and that's what it is, guys. You look for these sweeps, they're gifts. Every little sweep is just a gift to go long on our economy. And then you own a piece of our economy for a short period of time. That's how we're making money as a trader. And limit your exposure. Just because you hold a position for 30 seconds, that doesn't mean that you're any less bullish on the economy. PW went to the bathroom, so it's just me right now. 2.3K, baby. Let's go.
So you took them off? You revealed your face?
I didn't take my shades off.
Oh.
No, I just saw you still.
Oh. All right. Hey, I see the market's dropping here.
Guys, do I like any other plays? Yes. So this same 10 a.m. setup sometimes happens at 2 p.m. also. So you missed that 4-hour candle at 10 a.m. You can trade it at 2 p.m.
All right, back down there to test the opening range high again. We got stuck up there 575s. I love how everybody in the chat's like, I told you it was going to drop. Okay, y'all win. Everybody in the chat who said it was going to drop, you guys win. I lose. Congratulations. Fuck it, eh? I'm pretty sure anybody in the chat that sits there and talks about how they told us so is not profitable. Because if you were a profitable trader, the last thing you would do is sit here on YouTube and tell everybody,
yeah,
I told you so.
Guys, like, who's this lion trader? So fucking lame, dude. Isn't it too early to be this high already? No, I'm not high enough. If I was high, I would have made $4,000. But I was too antsy, and I woke up too early. I rushed it, and then I was in $1,800 of drawdown. But I still made 2.3K, lion trader.
I don't know how everybody is upset right now and mad, but I mean, you made money.
Listen, lion
Let
trader.
the guy be happy.
Why don't you
let him live
hop
his life.
on live, and we can debate face-to-face on live? I'm sure that you wouldn't do that because in real life you're the type of person you're just a beta, man. You see other people winning and you get envious and jealous and probably because it doesn't work out for you because you don't listen to people.
Damn fucking haters gonna hate, baby. Players gonna play.
That's what we do it. That's what we do it for, though.
Amen. All right, we're right there at the VWAP now, at the opening range high, right? Will this sell through opening range high now, move down there through the 400s, that 469 pivot point there we bounced at earlier? Right there at the VWAP, just holding on. I don't know. I think the chat also needs to remember, like, at the end of the day, like, you're not a YouTuber. You're not here every day. Fuck it. I've been doing this for 8 years now.
Guys, I literally saw this man out in public, went up to him, shook his hand, said, "Let me come onto the stream." I've never done something like this. I don't put my face out like this, and to put myself out there takes a lot of balls that the people who are writing negative things do not have.
I agree.
You simply don't have it. I put my money where my mouth is. No expectations. I didn't care if I blew up my accounts asking to get a job at Citadel. Like, it's self-deprecation and
I like it. Hey.
Unfortunately,
you stood on business.
You don't have the big dick energy that this headquarters is looking for. So.
Oh man, he stood on energy. Hey, he stood on it today. He put on the trade. He made money, and
I'm standing on business.
It is what it is. Let the man live. Let him live his best life over here, people.
Yeah.
It's all good. The Nasdaq moving down there through the 500s. We'll see what happens. Just like kind of holding up right there.
He said everyone watching them on YouTube are loser traders. No, I didn't say everyone watching is a loser.
No. They're all fucking losers. I'm just kidding.
No, Lion Trades, you're a fucking loser. And like literally, let's go into the octagon.
This is what the BDH is going to turn into. It's going to turn into an MMA. We're going to have traders just fighting. Let the guy live. Hey,
that would be great.
Round of applause for El Chapo over here.
I think, PW and ICT should hop in the octagon. That would be great for the industry.
People always say that, but he's like fucking 60 years old, bro.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I am rock hard all the time.
It would be great if these people on Twitter who are chirping all these traders for putting themselves out there.
They never do.
Showing the truth to put their money where their mouth is, hop on stream or hop in the octagon and handle it like men. But people are just too comfortable these days with being behind a screen.
Everybody's a badass on the internet. But I'm actually a badass, chat.
He is.
I will fuck shit up. I had a kid on the boat Sunday and he wouldn't get off the fucking boat. And I looked at him and said, "Hey, get the fuck off the boat or I'm going to punch you in the face." He goes, "Oh." Got him off the boat. He got off the boat real quick. Don't fucking get on my boat and not get off the boat. I was like, a bunch of dudes got on the boat. And I'm like, "Hey, if I don't fucking know you, get the fuck off the boat."
It's big dick energy right there.
Yeah. There's 10 girls on my boat. They're all for me, not for you.
No, there's no sharing.
Jason was there. Tell the chat, did it happen? Yeah. It happened. He was scared. He said, "Patrick, don't beat him up. Don't do it, Patrick. Don't do it, Patrick." No, that guy's boat, they're fucked. I don't even know what they thought they were doing. Like, I'm gonna go tie up a Patrick Wieland. Get the fuck out of here. All right, Nasdaq dipping on back down here. This 5-minute chart just red. Hey, I'll give props to Ruben. He called out the drop there. I still feel like there's a chance that we bounce here and then could push back up, but just kind of how it goes sometimes. Someone said, "Are we buying or selling?" I love when people ask me that, right? They're like, "Are you buying or selling?" I'm like, well, right now I'm waiting.
If only it was that easy.
Yeah, just every day. Does someone ask, "Hey, are you buying or selling?" Well, right now I'm waiting. Right now, Nasdaq pulling back here into this pivot. See, what's funny is we could kind of like maybe swipe this news candle, the 5-minute news candle there, right? Like swipe that low, and then work its way back up. Maybe. Maybe. People in the chat now arguing about who called it.
Who called what?
They're like, someone in the chat's like, I called it before Ruben did. No, I called it. No, I called it. Going back and forth, arguing with each other. Come on, chat. Be better. Be better, chat. Be better. This is the never-ending story right now.
Perfect music to trade to.
Yeah, no. Fall asleep with it. They say that trading should be boring, not fun. Little do they know, they've never been to the BDH, clearly. Nasdaq trying to push back up there to that 500 level, 19,500. Got the VWAP up there at the 509s. And there we go, right to the VWAP now. See, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I told you so, but I think this could be like kind of that momentum back up now. I don't know.
Oh yeah. 5-minute looking juicy.
Or it's a big head and shoulders.
5 minute is looking juicy.
5-minute juicy?
I think.
Like a big old juicy? Big old Miami Cuban booty? Juicy?
Big old Miami BBL, baby.
Ooh. I don't know, man. Them BBLs, you gotta watch out. There's this girl at the gym, she got a BBL, and that thing, I swear to God, it's like this. It's like...
There's some alien-looking girls definitely in Miami.
Miami there's people will be like, man, are aliens real? I'm like, well,
absolutely.
I don't know about, wait, not the Trump aliens, but the real aliens. We're actually listening to Miami Vice. 80s retro synth. I felt like you coming in here, I just needed that kind of vibe today. 80s retro. You look like an 80s retro kind of guy. When were you born?
2000.
Yes!
On the dot.
Man, I'm fucking old. I'm 88. Born in 88, man. I'm fucking getting old.
Let's see if this can hold. It's coming down.
Coming down again. I mean, this could be kind of like head and shoulders type setup here. Bang, bang, bang. And then we move back down. So I think right now, if I'm looking for a bullish setup, I want to get this invalidated. So like back up above 550 here would kind of invalidate that, and then we could try to work our way up to that target of the overnight high there. But we're right there at the VWAP for now. See, I also like I'm not a big fan of like shorting into the opening range, if that makes sense. I know you don't really trade it, but like I've seen the opening range kind of bounce too many times to be like overly bearish when we're still above it.
I just don't know enough.
Yeah,
so
fucking iced tea traders.
You need to know what you don't know, and that's super important in trading.
You only know what you know.
You need to know what you don't know.
You know what might be interesting, though, is the fact that you don't know.
You don't know what you don't know.
No, but you don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well,
so like you think about it, like if you don't know, then maybe you don't know.
But you know what you know.
But maybe if you know too much, then you know too much.
So you need to know what you know, and you need to know that you don't know.
Pretty much, you need to know what you don't know to know what you do know.
It's a lot of philosophy goes into it, believe it or not.
Yeah, I think that honestly, the best thing to do is to know everything, but then don't know everything.
Yeah.
Because you want to learn about it, but then forget about it.
Yeah. I mean, do all the reading that you can. Do everything that you think is going to get you to that point, and then eventually it'll just naturally work its way
Well,
out.
a lot of people, they'll talk shit about ICT or whatever, and I think for me, it's been more about learning what other people are looking at, and then also like if I can look and be like, damn, like I know the ICT traders are looking to trade this, right? That just like gives me more like
That
confluence.
was kind of when I found you, like I wasn't like, oh, like I just wanted to see what you were doing.
Yeah.
And it really helped me develop this strategy. So like PW, he takes trades and just scalps and holds for like, how long would you say your average?
Hey, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I mean, average under a minute.
Yeah.
But I also
exactly.
trade like areas where I know that there's a very high chance that we're going to push through and like give me
Right.
that 20 points.
So like you're looking for low hanging fruit and with minimum exposure, and that's going to be
Yeah.
the most profitable.
I know also that like I know that if I get into a trade and I trade with like very little drawdown, like mentally and like emotionally, that really helps me as a trader, right? Because like some traders, they love to like average into a trade and they're like totally fine with holding through drawdown. And I
was
hate
just-
holding through drawdown.
Like guys, I accidentally went long 2 contracts earlier. If you missed it, it was an $1,800 of drawdown. Just pissed.
How close were you to bull in the count?
Probably $700. Right? I think it's $2,500 drawdown. I was sitting here shitting my pants, boys. But listen, I diamond handed it.
Yeah, hey, you got it done. But you were able to hold because you had a plan.
Yeah, I had a plan.
You did not just get in because you thought it was going to go higher.
Yeah.
You were like, hey, I think it's going to sweep and then it's going to go higher.
Right.
You just kind of like, you just didn't have the best entry there. I think a little bit was that.
I mean,
was 100% because of the chat.
where I really went wrong
Peer
was
pressure.
I literally I went long 2 minutes before the news came out,
Yeah.
which is not optimal.
Where would you have gotten long if you would have waited till after the news came out?
Right when the news came out, probably.
Like just like right on that first
'Cause
fucking
that's-
dip.
Literally, that's right where that wick came, and it was
Yeah, like
that's-
you can look at my chart here. So basically, like it dips down to that pivot point where you weren't thinking about that, but 460, 470 levels. So you're just gonna get long into that dip.
I was, yes, because even if it continued lower for the day, usually right at that time you at least do get a bounce and
Yeah.
you fill that inverse fair value gap on the 5 minute, and that's how it plays out usually. That's why I say, like, higher time frames are kind of just noise, and to zoom in, because it just really doesn't matter what direction it goes for the day if you can nail down a setup that works for you.
Well, here we go. Nasdaq making that move that we were looking for. Is this the? Oh my baby! Look at that ripper. Off the lows, double bottom. We had to push back into that data low and then right back up there now. Okay, chat. There we go. I mean, hey, I like it. How long have you been trading prop firms for now?
About 6 or 8 months.
Dude, you're like a fucking, you take you under my wing and turn you into a monster.
Yeah, someone just said I took Chapo's trade for shits and giggles and made 2K.
Yeah, look at that.
Shout out Luke. Let's go.
Putting Chapo
Enjoy that.
on here full time.
Luke, buy a bottle of freaking Class A.
That's the whole point of doing this, right? Like bringing people in. Like to be honest, like we talked at a pool, and then I was like, all right, so you come to the BDH. You actually talked to Ginger. You sent her some payouts. You talked about what you've been up to. So, like, it's cool to bring traders in of all different levels, right? To bring a trader in who just started out 6 months ago and to hear your experience versus hearing a trader who's been doing it for 5 years. I think sometimes the trader who has only traded for 6 months might actually have more valuable information to give than someone who's doing it for 5 or 6 years. Because when you trade for 5 or 6 years, you get jaded. Oh my God.
She's coming up.
Nasdaq is a ripping, boys.
Yeah, but I mean, everything's in good faith, guys. Like PW, he streams live every day to help you and to teach you. And so when you come in here with this negativity, it's like, I mean, he's not here to show off and say, oh, look how much money I can make. I'm better than you.
Look at me.
I mean, and he is better than you.
I mean, I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm better. I just think I've just done it long enough to know.
We're all human,
where
guys, but
where I
listen,
go wrong.
A K a day keeps the 9 to 5 away.
Shoo.
Simple as that.
There you go. All right, now I kind of like see if we get a little bit of a pullback here, right? Get a little bit of a pullback, kind of build out a little bull flag here. We broke out. We had that kind of like head and shoulders that we were talking about. It got invalidated, obviously, there. Looks like a big old, just something exploding candle thing there, but I don't know. Now I just need that pullback here.
I'm jaded as fuck with 6.5 years, at least 20 hours a week on charts. So that's your problem right there.
The 20 hours a fucking week, that's way too long.
Absolutely
Don't
no
trade.
reason.
Don't look at
Guys,
charts for 20 hours a week.
Do not treat trading like a 9 to 5.
Whew.
You can't spend more time trading and expect to be more profitable because of it.
Well, I would say there's a direct correlation between spending too much time in front of the chart and also just fucking losing.
Yeah,
Because it's too easy to like basically stare at a chart all day and just take more and more trades because you think, oh, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. But like you said, you have a very defined strategy of like trading that 10 o'clock time frame.
It's all sitting on your hands. It really is.
And you got something that works for you. I commend you for it. I like it. My problem is I can't just do that. I have problems, mental issues, and I also have to fucking live stream all the time. This live stream definitely fucks up my trading. I'd be a lot better trader if I didn't live stream.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, I mean, I kind of YOLO'd it because of the trade.
Yeah, you got a little excited. I could tell. I could see it. You were like all cool and then all of a sudden you're like, I'm in. I'm like, oh fuck.
Like, this is a really good day for me. But
yeah.
I was definitely, like, the stream definitely messed with me a little.
Nah, the BDH had a little effect? No way. It's like Viagra around here, baby. We get you pumped up.
Yeah, it was just a sweep in my emotional state. It was like,
well, the chat was also trolling you. The chat,
Yeah.
I told you earlier, I mean, the chat will fuck you up.
I'm so used to it. Not used to from 5,000 people, but,
All right, we're getting a little bit of a bull flag here. Let's see if we can get, a little structure here. Put in a higher low would be nice instead of just going straight up, but we're right up there into that. This is that level we were looking at earlier. Remember, for that breakout potential when everyone was like, it's going to go up or go down, down, down. Patrick, I'm like, okay, that's fine.
this is the level right where I close my trade.
There's that 580 push already. All right, just to make the chat happy, I think I can kind of explain it. Maybe we can explain it together. But basically, on the 4-hour chart is what you're looking for a liquidity sweep on the 4-hour chart.
Correct.
Right? To like basically set up the idea of like, hey, now that we swept all this, where's our next target? Up here to the highs. Right? Basically, this 4-hour candle, big sweep down, takes out these lows, kind of dips into this area, and then rips straight back up. And then you're looking for that kind of like right there, 10 o'clock to continue higher.
And this is just a market mechanic, guys. It has nothing to do with ICT. It's literally just the 4-hour candle.
4-hour candle closes. Let's do that like this. Okay, 4-hour candle closes. Where does it close at? Why is it so hard? Oh, I guess it quit. 4-hour candle close. Where did it close at? Right here or right here? 505. Yes. That's your 4-hour candle close, and then the open pretty much lined up perfectly right there.
Yeah, so then we got the little manipulation down right at 10 a.m. on the news candle. And, I mean, we were eyeing that all morning. All weekend, too.
All weekend. This guy had been dreaming about it. He'd been sitting at the pool fucking doing shots and partying, thinking about this momentum.
You need to be prepared for sessions ahead, right?
What did you do last night?
What did I do last night?
Do anything crazy?
No.
Monday night? Not industry night anywhere? That's when all the waitresses and stuff go out.
No, I tried to have an early night because I had to wake up at 6 later. And I did not have an early night. I could not.
This guy
sleep.
literally walked into the BDH and the first thing he says, man, this is the first, I haven't been awake this in a long time.
Since I moved to Florida, I've been waking up at like 3 p.m., getting out of bed, just doing whatever I want in the sun. And then like it's too hot during like the morning and day, so
Yeah, no, that the middle of the day is, people don't understand. You don't go outside at like noon.
yeah.
Bad idea. All right, this is kind of playing out. I like this little pullback here. Right? We're pulling back here, tapped into that EMA there again. So, let's see how this sets up now. So you need to kind of hold that EMA right there. ICT shirt. It's the best. You got a good one too. Big Dick House shirt. You gotta wear that in Miami. Fuck.
Can people buy these?
Yeah, they can. Onlyprofirms.com.
Go buy it, boys. BDH shirt. Represent.
All right. Ooh, this is a vibe.
This is like aerobics class dance music, like synchronized dancing.
Well, I was thinking about maybe doing, you know, I have that Pilates studio that I own, and I was thinking about maybe having like my own class in there, you know, Patrick Wieland's 80s retro workout.
Is that what Victoria does?
Yes, she's my moneymaker.
Yeah, you got to start your own class.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'll be my own coach in there. All right, I kind of like this back above that 560 area, maybe like 560 area for that push back up through there now. I want to see how this candle closes here. Oh God. All right. Kind of like if we get above this 560 area, I'll look for a long. Can't see with these glasses. Oh wow, so much brighter in here. Oh fuck, it's pushing. We'll see this candle gonna push through there. Should take it out right there now, 60s. Going into that 1050 macro right now. Got 5 minutes until there. Let's see. All right, we're pushing. I'm gonna get this candle to close here a little bit. Maybe a little dip right here. Come on, give me that little dip down here in that 50 area one more time. Let me see if I can get filled there. Oh no. Come on! They're really not gonna dip it back down below 60s here? Are you kidding me right now? El Chapo, what the fuck? What is happening to this shit?
I think it's still showing some strength. It's coming up.
Yeah, well, I see it. I missed the fucking bus. Wow, chat. Wow. See, this is kind of the move that I would have wanted to be in that move and probably taking my profit here into that 70 push here if I was looking for that. Well, I don't want to buy the dip now. Well, that sucks. See, I don't want to buy this dip after I kind of like get that. So now we'll just be patient again, wait. See, this is why I don't normally buy dips. I buy rips and then, well, fuck. That would have filled me right there. I think El Chapo, he's so high over there. The marijuana's it's coming up, it's seeping out of him.
That's why I don't trade these macros, because it's really like it's not as clean as the 10 a.m.
I know.
It's too unpredictable.
Well, luckily I can predict that my accounts are green, and that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
I went all in with the El Chapo trade earlier. It worked. It worked, chat.
El Chapo's up 2.3K. The biggest, the largest.
No, you don't get to say that. There's only one big, only one large here, boy. Someone says, get ready. We're going to go to 19,300. Damn, dog. I love when people just like call out most random numbers in the chat. Just no idea. Just, yeah, man, we'll get ready. It's going to go to 19,300. Okay. Gene likes the pants. Damn, $5,000 requested. Don't forget to send me that 10%, you know? 10%. It's only fair. That was the 1 minute chart that we were looking at there. Patrick, we're going to go to 22,000 today. Oh, God. Where do y'all come up with these numbers at? All right, I think something should happen going into this 11 o'clock hour now. What's the ES doing? I don't even look at the... I gotta figure out this setup better.
I would trade ES. It's nothing against the S&P. It's just the leverage of the contracts just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, because you're degenerate.
Well, no.
You're a degenerate. Just tell the truth.
2 contracts is too much in ES, and 1 ES isn't enough, but 1 NQ is like perfect.
Fucking degenerate. Oh, man. 5 minute candle right now. This is a tricky spot here. Just all these candles just kind of stuck right there. I think we gotta like take those out. Hey, I mean, people always be talking shit about gamblers, but I mean, hey, if you're getting more payouts than you're putting in, then who the fuck cares? If you can gamble and make money,
guys,
is that the whole point?
If you can gamble with a 51% win rate, a mathematician's doing that every time. So say what you want. Say what you want.
You know, the way I look at it is pretty much every single day that people wake up in the morning, you're taking a gamble, right? You go out of your front door, you might die. You might die in a fucking plane crash, car crash. You know, if you work a shitty job. I feel like taking the biggest gamble in life would be to have a normal job. That would be such a shitty gamble, right? You turn 80 years old, you look back and you're like, man.
So guys, this is what I always say. All right? Sorry, but the biggest risk that you can take in life is never taking any risk.
Oh!
That's what he was just saying.
Pretty much. That was my quote.
But don't take too much risk now, because a lot of traders...
I mean, don't ever take more risks than you can recover from. That's the goal, right?
That's how... always need chips to play, guys.
Yeah.
Just, if you lose big on a trade... You need to just sit out and be patient and be grateful that you still have chips to play. Otherwise, you're going to have to go get a job and work for more chips to play. So,
I mean, my whole entire life has been a risk. I left working for my dad back when I was 19, 20, whatever. I think I was 19. Had a full-time job. Could have kept working construction the rest of my life. Could have had a good job. Had a nice house, nice little truck, but I wanted more, man. I didn't want to work the rest of my life either. I felt like life's too short. You only live so fucking long, and do you really want to spend most of your life working?
Not me.
Not me.
I'd rather drug run.
Yeah, you fucking guy. That's why he's down in Miami from Boston right now. Getting ready to do a shipment back to Boston. What's Boston like? I think I've been to Boston maybe like once, but like never really spent time in Boston.
It's liberal, man.
Liberal?
It's liberal.
I thought like all the local Bostonians would be all like conservative.
Yeah, I mean the people who have been here for a while.
Yeah.
Heavy drinking. We do that.
A lot of drinking in Boston?
The sports.
What about the Red Sox?
Red Sox, I mean, baseball is kind of hard to watch. I'm a hockey guy.
Ooh.
This is my playoff beard, actually, guys.
Playoff beer. Look at that thing. It's coming in.
For the Bruins.
It's growing.
It's for the Bruins. They're not in the playoffs, unfortunately, but...
Someone said trading and Jesus is the best. Yes. Before every trade, I go, little baby Jesus, will you please make this trade go up so then that way I could buy a bigger boat, pay for more libations.
Yeah, guys, Jesus does not discriminate, and neither does the stock market. There's no discrimination in either of those things.
I heard the stock market was trying to become a DEI workplace. So you pay less commissions if you're diverse.
You're not allowed to make a certain amount of money unless you line up with their ethnicity background.
Suzuki Kawasaki, Boston. Let's go.
Fuck the St. Louis Blues.
Oh, man. All right. NASDAQ just kind of holding up here, consolidating. I mean, through that 580 area, I don't see how we don't, like, kind of push up there to the overnight high, right? Do I want to be long? Maybe. I'm trying to think here. She's setting up to push here once again. Try to get up there through that 580s there next. Let's see if we get it. We're long from the 65s. I'll take it right there at the 75s. Give me 10 points here.
Yeah, my payout's gonna get denied.
Your what? Your payout's gonna get denied? Don't worry, I know a guy. I got you, baby.
It's fine. I can follow the rules.
I got you.
I can follow the rules.
No,
like
I got.
else.
Don't worry, I know a guy. If I make one phone call, every payout approved, no problem.
That's money.
Yeah. You know, hey, it's part of being a BDH employee. Well, there we go. Nice little, quick little scalp from the 65s, the 75s. See, like those, like you said, that low-hanging fruit, right? Will it go higher? Maybe. But I'm also like, well, there it goes. But, I'm also like, hey, if I can get 10 points with no stress, no drawdown. I was in that trade with 0 drawdown, in and out. And look, there it goes, the 590s now. So 600s. Oh my, that's oh god.
Keep going.
That hurts. Okay, now I'm sad. Now I'm sad, chat. Now I'm sad. Now it rips.
Oh yeah.
Now it's ripping. Oh god, 600's pushing. Ruben, what happened? Ruben, you said it was gonna go 19,400. I like Ruben. I just gotta mess with him every once in a while. So on the day right now, we are sitting nice and pretty in these Apex accounts. I'm going for that $1 million payout, baby. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I want that $10 million payout.
10.
Apex is gonna pay me fucking $10 million. The funny part is people will still comment and be like, Patrick, you never tell us when to buy. You know, like that's literally, it'll blow my fucking mind.
Pat, are you actually taking trades?
Patrick, do you even trade or do you just talk for the whole fucking time?
Just watch a recap. If you miss his trade, watch a recap. He trades, guys. And he trades and he gets paid. Apex pays out.
The biggest problem for me is like with my whole like, oh my God, it's still going. With my style of trading is it's hard. A lot of times I'm in and out so quickly that I honestly, I just don't really want to I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be like, everybody buy now. No. And then I'm out 5 seconds later and then I'm like, all right, sell now.
That's the thing I've learned is people will ask you for advice and it never goes well. Like, just don't give people advice. Simple. Show them how they can learn and do it themselves. But I mean, like, give people advice, but don't say, like, buy this now, because it always ends in an argument.
It'll never help.
It never helps.
It doesn't help people by saying buy now, sell now, buy now, sell now, buy, sell. Because if it was that easy, honestly, too, like, everybody would be making a lot of money, right? When you think about it. Like, if it was as easy as just going on the internet and finding some fucking dickhead and then just watching him and then making money, like...
Yeah, guys, if you want to do that, go for it. There's so many people out there that you can join their Discords and just try it. You could try so many different people.
Yeah, you can try it out if you like.
If that's what you want to do.
No one's stopping you.
Go for it, but it's just not... It's not what you want to do. I'm telling you now.
I agree. We don't agree on everything, but I agree with you on that. Someone says that ICT trader Jade Cap took a $2.5 million payout. Well, good for him.
Never seen from you guys. Yeah. I'd like a $2.5 million payout. I mean, who?
Yeah, well, where's your $2.5 million payout, El Chapo?
Yeah.
You suck.
I mean, that's nothing.
You're the
That's
worst
like-
trader ever.
That's only a couple keys for me, guys. Again, I'm just cleaning my money with this. I'm cleaning it.
All right, little pullback here on the Nasdaq. We got through that 19,600 level. Where do we go next? That overnight high 640 area. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Little dip. Little dippy there. If you're just now tuning in, like I said, that overnight, we got like this kind of double top 620, 630 area. 15-minute chart. I mean, realistically, it should go there. Not financial advice, but realistically, if you're a realistic trader, that's where it should go. I want to see. You know what? I'm a Palantir. I said Peloton. Palantir. It's always, you know, it's funny. I love looking at sometimes like the single stocks and just seeing like how range. But like when I see stocks like this, when I see Palantir just going nowhere, it almost like gets me excited because I think like, okay, if this starts moving, like if we look at Nvidia, see how they're all kind of just like stuck in that little opening range kind of area. So like once Nvidia, once Palantir, once some of these bigger movers start to break out, then the Nasdaq's going.
Yeah, that chart looks really nice actually on Palantir.
There's the push through the 19,600s again. Watch how Nvidia, see how Nvidia's breaking out here? Well, there goes the Nasdaq. Oh my. Oh my. Love you long time.
Yep, she's going for those highs.
Should we tell everyone that we told them so? Should we say it? Say it.
Chat. Chat, we told you so.
I told you!
Chat, I read it like a book.
Fucking, we wrote it like a book. Fuck writing it. I write this shit. I call the Nasdaq and say, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go down, but then we're going to go up, okay?
The reason why we're right is because we're moving so much capital here, and we actually moved the market, but...
I'm not going to lie. I have traded 15 contracts on my real account, my real money account, and it gets a little dicey sometimes.
I mean, it got dicey earlier.
A little dicey. Well, it gets dicey trying to get filled sometimes. I put 50 contracts on like the book, and then, yeah, you got to...
50 or 15?
What?
50 or 15?
50.
Damn.
50 in queue, like real size contracts on the fucking...
What was the result?
I had about a $17,000 day, but it was just like, I was trying to lock in the profit, but you can't just dump all of it at the same time. Because you'll get terrible fill. Like I have literally tried that where I'll just be like flatten, and I've gotten like a 30-point spread on the fill.
Yeah, that sucks. But what's the margin requirement on that also?
Well, I got about $120,000 in there right now. So I think right now it's like $2,000 per in-queue account, in-queue trade. You say that all the time, then get triggered when the chat says it. Yeah, but that's the point, guys. This is my live stream. See, I can sit here all day long and tell everybody, like, haha, look, I told you so. But when the chat says I told you so, it's not the same. It's different. It's not the same. When you tell me I told you so. Man, I'm not gonna lie, but I pretty much called the bottom here on the Nasdaq. If you read my article in the Wall Street Journal, I'm gonna go ahead and just claim it. I did. So the article for the Nasdaq came out. What was it, on the 22nd? Right, that was Tuesday, And I actually did the fucking, I did the interview on this week here. I think it was like a week before I did the interview. So this is basically when I said in the Wall Street Journal that I was loading up on TQQ. Let me see where we're at right now. Let me see. Daddy PP in the house. We gotta get the editor on here one day. Just being a guest appearance from the editor. What? Yeah, the QQQ is up 10% since. So
the TQQ's up what, 30?
TQQ is up 30. I kind of swipe that. I'll like anytime there's like a big green day on that, I'll just sell and then try to buy back in lower. Yeah, QQQ is 474. My price average is the fuck. Schwab is terrible, by the way. Don't nobody use Schwab. 429. 429 is my price average, which is pretty impressive, actually. Yeah, my cost per share is 429 on TQQ right now. We're up there almost 50 points. Holy fuck.
Still haven't broke overnight highs.
Still have not broke overnight highs. Kind of just chopping around there now. Pat, I want to go to the BDH. What's up? Where do I sign up? Well, you got to go to the pool party in Miami, find me, come up to me, say something really crazy, and then maybe I'll let you come. No, honestly, though, if you email g@onlyprofirms.com and you're not a total weirdo like this guy, well, we might let you come.
Yeah, guys, I emailed and did not get a response, but then saw him in person, so.
Wait, did you email the first time?
Yeah, I emailed. When I saw you,
I probably was like, nah, not that guy.
Yeah. Well, I sent you like 10 screenshots of a bunch of trades, and I was like.
Well, to be honest, I don't look at those emails. That's my assistant's job. Ginger, she handles all of the bookings and meetings and all that stuff.
I didn't have much business like coming on here. But
yeah,
then I saw you.
It was a terrible idea to have you come on here. Even though you dropped that banger trade this morning.
Yeah.
This guy.
W's in the chat. W's in the chat.
Patrick, you got so many haters. You should be proud. Trust me. I know one thing, you know, and I know one truth. I might not know if there's a God. I might not know if there's a heaven or there's a hell. But I can guarantee one truth in life, my friends. That every single hater would gladly trade bank accounts with me.
I don't think that's an argument.
I mean, it's a fact.
That is 100%.
I can't tell you if God is real, but I can fucking tell you that 100%, 120% that every motherfucking hater out in the entire world would gladly trade a bank account with me.
And wives.
I don't want their wives.
No, they do.
Yeah, oh yeah, you meant the life or the wife?
Lives.
Oh, they said wife.
And wife.
No, now you want to take care of their wives too? Come on.
Wife and life.
I ain't got no time for that. I can't be taking care of people's wives.
If you didn't see, he had, 20 women on his boat this weekend.
We hate you, but you're narcissistic. I'm not narcissistic. I think people think that what they see on the live stream is like who I really am.
Yeah, everything's in good faith, guys. He does this to teach people.
I know, but this is a character, right? Like, when I'm not on the live stream, I'm not yelling and screaming about boner candles and like other weird shit. True story.
Yeah, if the sunglasses isn't a dead giveaway that this is an act, then I don't know what to tell you.
People are always like, why do you wear sunglasses? I'm like, well, just so you comment about it. That is literally why.
Yeah, you shouldn't be trading.
I mean, I'm pretty much always in character, to be honest. Jason knows that. He films me all the time. When I'm not on camera, I'm a totally different person. But when I'm on camera, it's not that I'm a different person, but I just turn it on. I know what to do to get the views, get the reactions, get people to hate. I've learned that if people aren't hating, that means you're not doing anything good enough. So we just keep that party going. PW used to go to church. Yeah, I did. I went to Catholic school growing up. I'm confirmed the Catholic. Real deal, baby. Got my first confirmation. Got my all the fun stuff. I was in the choir, actually. Would you think that?
I wouldn't think that.
Yeah, I was a singer. You know that song. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. That's a good one. Classic.
Guys, new BDH series. We're gonna have concerts.
I never was an altar boy. I swear to God, people don't believe me. The funny part is I talk to people nowadays, you know, like people like from back in the day that I used to know or whatever, and it's crazy because people are absolutely amazed. They're like, so you have a YouTube channel talking about the stock market? I'm like, yeah. They're like, what the fuck do you know about the stock market? I'm like, nothing. Nothing at all. And that's the best part.
I know what I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
You know what I do know is that I've made more money in the stock market than 99% of the people on this entire planet. So I guess, you know, not knowing, not going to college, having no fucking idea how financial, you know, documents work. It just works. I remember when I bought NVIDIA back in 2000 and, what was that? 2011, 2012. Everybody's like, man, this fucking NVIDIA company, it's never going to go up. It's not going to go up.
Right. The more noise, that's how you know you're right.
Well, I've learned that when people tell you that something can't go higher, that's exactly when it goes higher.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when people tell you that something's gonna go higher, that's when you get fucking out.
Right, exactly.
Like the AMC and the GME thing, as soon as all the brokies start talking about, oh, it's going to 10,000, you're like, no, I'm out. Get me out now. And that goes back to that old theory too. Like, how many people on this planet have gotten rich off of just one trade? You know anybody? They don't.
DFV.
Yeah, well, that was a little different. But in general, majority of people that trade will never get rich off of just one trade, but they will blow up their account in just one trade.
Oh yeah, I mean, you could have a whole lifetime of trades being profitable with incremental wins and trade up a fortune and then lose it all in one trade.
Yeah, that is the scary part about trading the live. See, you know, because I've had the prop firm stuff for so long that it is the prop firms, like you said, they're kind of like, it's like a safety net, right? You're like, hey, even if I lose all of these fucking Apex accounts, at least I spent $2,000 on them, right? So it's like, it's easier to kind of like to stomach it. But then if you blow up $100,000 of your own real money, that's gonna hurt. That is gonna hurt.
That is gonna hurt.
Jayford said he's green on the day, trading the opening range strategy. I mean, the opening range strategy today was absolutely remarkable. Look at that. And the best part is, I don't want to say I told you so, but we said back above that 420 level, there it goes. Woo, squeezing up.
I had real FOMO watching that.
Yeah, well, that's why you FOMO'd in to that fucking entry.
That's why I wake up at 9:48, so I don't get FOMO.
All right, tell us what are some other secrets? Some things that you've learned over your last 6 months of trading. Trading the prop firms. When you first started out, what was the first prop firm you went to?
Apex.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Just you found it online and that was your choice?
Yeah. I mean, there is so much talk about it. A lot of people were negative, saying that they don't pay out, and then there's other people saying, you know, if you just follow.
How did you even find prop firms in the first place? Because you were trading stocks and you traded like options. You used social media?
Instagram Reels, probably.
Yeah, probably like a Danny Trades video.
A lot of people just make like memes in like Reels to promote their own channel.
That's where you found it.
Yeah, that's where I found it. And then
Tory Trades.
And I was really skeptical because it was really shady because the industry is super obscure, right? It's like not a lot of people know about it.
I mean, the problem is you just don't know who's full of shit and who's not.
Exactly.
Pretty much everyone's full of shit, but some people are just are less full of shit.
Especially when money's on the line, guys. People don't have your best interest usually.
What are you talking about? Prop firms told me they have my best interest in mine. The CEO of TopStep said that he is, you know, worried about traders more than anything. And I'm like, oh wait, how do you make money? People losing. Oh, that's weird. How does that work? It's like being a fireman and then when there's a fire, you're not putting it out because you want it to burn to the ground. Something like that, right? I don't know if that's a good analogy, but it's similar to that. All right, so you started out with Apex and you've stayed with Apex.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy. That's impressive. I feel like a lot of people end up trading with thou who shall not be named, and then they end up trading with Apex afterwards.
I've traded with, you know, My Funded Futures and Tradeify.
Yeah.
And
well, you bought the straight to funded with Tradeify.
Yep.
You went straight to blow up.
Straight to blow up.
Trust me, I did the same thing because you know the problem with the straight to funded accounts when you first started them, you have like there's like no daily drawdown, and all that. Or no, once you get it above that, like the profit target, then you don't have the daily drawdown anymore. And that the not having a daily loss limit can be fun, but can also be bad.
Yeah, I don't use stop losses.
Well, we know that. We saw it live. Apex is watching this live stream right now. They're like, well, this guy's getting denied.
Hopefully not.
Approve him.
I'm waiting for the day.
Apex, approve him. When's your next payout?
I think that I've probably had like 5 trading days in this cycle, so.
So you got like 3 more days?
Yeah,
all right,
just
well,
about.
Once you go to get that payout, let me know. I'll send a message like, hey,
It'll be this week.
it wasn't his fault. He got a little excited. He was at the BDH, he just wanted to put up some trades. The chat was on top of him,
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of just like typical Tuesday type of action right now, I feel like. Because you got to think like that weekly candle, like kind of, where does this weekly candle go? 20,000 maybe end of week?
Yeah, it's so hard to tell. The further you zoom out, it's more noise and really kind of hard to predict.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I think today would be kind of the day to like not really go anywhere. And then Wednesday, we got a lot of news tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. So like end of week, that daily candle kind of pushes up, takes out, or this weekly candle pushes up there and takes out this level, 20,044. I mean, I don't want to jinx it. I'm obviously long in the market right now, but I do think this is kind of the reversal setup here. So just need to get above that 20,000 area. 4 hours shows it better. I gotta buy Tory Trade's course. I gotta figure this shit out.
Trend lines, guys. Trend lines.
I saw Tori was in Miami, actually. She didn't call me. I'm kind of upset. I thought for sure she'd call me and want to come hang out at the BDH, but she didn't. I wonder why.
I'm surprised.
You think it's personal?
I think it's personal.
You think it's like a personal thing?
I think it is.
I don't know, man. I feel like I've always been so nice to Tori. Like just a big fan.
Tori, I'll come on your stream too. Just let me know.
Now that I would pay to see.
Pat's paying me 10 grand, so.
I would pay to see that. You on Tory Trade stream. That would be fucking hilarious.
Tori, Pat's paying me 10. I'll take 5 grand.
Oh, man. People said they like, man, how do you trade with all those charts? And I'm like, look how big my screen is. I'm blind. Look at this thing. Oh. Well, it's 11 o'clock now. You're normally done trading by now, right?
Oh, guys, when I closed my position, I was done.
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 He got his payout. Look at that screen. Why is it so big?
It's a beauty.
I only trade off 4 screens. People ask me, how do you make money? Well, I do that, baby. We are big on the day. Editor, you got my reel done yet? You got it done? Is it good? All right. all right. My fucking computer keeps going on thingamajiggy. You know how to drive a car?
Yeah, I drove.
You know how to drive a car?
I do know how to drive a car, yeah. I have my license.
I've not seen anybody be able to drive the simulator yet. Everybody always crashes.
I gotta try it out.
You gotta try it out. All right. We should do it on stream. Let's see how bad you are.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, you already kind of blew it earlier with that crazy trade of yours, but, there's no respect left.
It looked crazier than it was.
The chat is never going to come back from that. Oh, man. 4-hour chart. All right. I'll do it like this. I think we can. Are we going it?
What are we doing? Am I coming over?
We're going into it. Yeah, then maybe to do like this. All right, you gotta make it around without crashing. Put your seatbelt on, sir. And then it's gas.
Is there
Like shifts right here.
gear shift?
Right here.
Bro, I do not know how to gear shift.
Yeah. You'll figure it out. Press the gas.
I'm pressing the
Oh, wait.
gas.
Oh, wait.
This is crazy.
Press it again. No, press it again. No. Alright, now you should. Now press the gas. And then
Still not going.
shift one. Yeah. Shift here. Now you're in first. Hit for repair. Bro.
This looks so complicated.
You have to get out of here. Load up. And load it up.
What car are we driving?
Just a BMW. It's easier to drive.
M2?
M2, yeah. Like the race version. They put this. Computers. Alright. There you go. Alright, now, first gear. Alright, he's off, chat.
Nope, not happening. It already crashed.
Already dead!
It already crashed.
Yeah, no, you gotta go, not so fast. You go back to hunting? Try to go. Alright. No, try it. Yeah. Slow and steady, baby. Slow and steady. It's like a real car. Yeah, a lot of brake sometimes. You gotta like really push on the fucking brake. I do 2 foot. Like, now you gotta shift a little bit. There you go. He's getting it. He's getting it. He's going. Oh, no. Oh God, he's fucked.
We're dying on that.
Alright, you're good. You're back on. He's back on. Oh, you got real damage. Oh my God.
Chat, we're not surviving.
This guy. Oh! Your car's leaking fluid, bro.
This is crazy. So
It's almost
hard.
too realistic sometimes.
Yeah, it's so hard.
Also, the problem is your tires are cold. So you gotta like let your tires warm up.
Oh, now we're drifting.
Drifting. You see the wall. Oh no, never mind.
Oh my god, I'm awful. I'd like to see you.
He trades just like he drives.
Yeah.
You wanna see me?
Yeah.
Oh, watch out, boy. I'm an expert.
Pocket work.
Alright, let me see. Alright. Dude, this thing's too real. Everybody has
But he's
problems.
dust.
Oh! God. Not my normal card. Fucking M2 sucks.
That makes me feel a little better that he got up.
I got off the track. All right, chat, there it is. Another day, another dollar. What do we got to say here to end it out? Last moment of truth. Truth of last momenting. Well, it's been fun. Oh, God. Yeah, no, I'm not good at downshifting, clearly. Not good at downshifting. I want to figure out how, I got to get the camera like over there better so you can like see the actual drive and everything at the same time. It'd be cool. All right. You got any final quotes, advice, things to do, not to do? Somebody starting out as a trader, what would you say?
One account, guys. Apex, one 50K account. Listen, if $4,000 a month isn't good enough for you, then this isn't a get-rich-quick thing, right? Start small. Really minimal risk with that, and I mean that'll change your life. That could very well change your life.
Yeah, I feel like you're really hurting my affiliate commission now.
Yeah, well,
buy 20 accounts. Buy 20 accounts.
Buy 20 accounts, guys. But seriously, start small. No problem with starting small.
Hey, small profits add up. I think I talked about that last year when I had the $600,000 payout with Apex. I did not every single day in those accounts was like $500 to $1,000. I didn't have one day where it was like, oh my God, I made $1 million today. It was just that consistency for 60 days straight. And that's it. Consistency pays. I think it's also like, it's better to be consistent too, because mentally, like emotionally, you're able to control the ups and downs.
Completely.
Whereas if you like are always just swinging for the fences and all you're trying to do is get those like big profit days, you're going to have a lot of big red days, and that up and that down, it's very hard to like maintain. It's hard to like be in a good place mentally when you're having big red days, big green days, and just kind of like battling that up and down. Look at the Nasdaq back like flat on the day here, back to that 530 area. What happens now? I don't even know. But the great thing is I just get to walk away and take all my profit and go see what happens. We're just kind of chopping around that 530 area. So if you guys haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe button. You know what to do. We did it live for y'all. We got 2,000 people watching still. Wow. There it is. I think I'm going to walk away. What do you normally do in the middle of the day? Go back to sleep?
I would have
fucking
gone back
bong
to sleep
rip
at about
back to sleep.
10:05. Yeah.
This guy.
Second bong rip, 10:05.
10:05 bong rip.
Yeah.
It's a green bong rip.
It's a green bong rip. Luckily, it's not a depressed bong rip. We didn't blow the accounts today.
You were so close.
I was, guys, so close.
The funny part is, if you would have just waited for the entry there.
I'm knocking things over.
Editors knocked over the chair, almost hit the fucking McLaren. He is about to lose his entire salary for the next year. He's gonna be working for free. But yeah, I mean, that's it, right? Waiting for your setup. You have a setup, you have a plan, you take it every day, and then you walk away.
Yeah. Simple as that, guys. It can be as simple as that. Don't overcomplicate it.
He might look crazy, like he's from El Chapo or something, but I think he's got some type of brains going on. I like it. So congratulations to our new friend over here. Met him at a pool, and now we're best friends.
Ken Griffin, call me.
Let's go. Jim Daniels, 5 memberships to the chat. We only need 30 more likes, by the way. 30 more likes, and we're going to 1,000 likes. Come on, people. Help me help you. Help me help you. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Nasdaq, I mean, I still think it's bullish, right? Like, I might be wrong, but I still think that it wants to push up here. I just don't know how high we go, but we're still kind of just holding there. I mean, and again, just a little reaction, 50-point bounce off of that 520 area. So, I like it. There it is. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe button. I'll see you guys. I'll be here tomorrow morning. Yes, tomorrow morning I'll be here. Thursday is going to be a little questionable because I got to move on Thursday, but I'll try to make it if I can't. Either way, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. And big thank you to our good friend here, El Chapo, coming in here and hanging out with us today. He had a good. I mean, hey, as much as the haters want to hate, you put on a trade, you called it out live, and it hit.
I called it out an hour before,
Ooh.
It came to fruition.
The king of fucking I
happy.
told you so over here. I told you an hour ago, Patrick.
A lot of viewers aren't happy because they don't want to see me winning, but
That is the problem. They don't want to see you winning.
they don't. They
Look at
absolutely
you.
don't.
They hate you.
But there's no discrimination.
They
in the
hate us
market.
because they ain't us.
They hate us because they ain't us.
There you go.
The largest.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to fucking go back to drive on the simulator for the rest of the day, and hopefully Jason will get my videos done, and we'll have a good old time here. And that's it. It's a wrap, baby. It's a wrap. See you guys on the flip side. If you haven't already, you already know. You already know, chat.
Tony Coles.
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause these niggas is hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. 30K on my riches for hard times. These niggas just mad cause they bitch in my archive. Jordan came back on the 4-5. If you play then you lay right there by your own kind. All before in the logo, tell them run this bitch back like so-so. Got this rap shit here in the chokehold. Did a show out in Austin, shout out to Bobo. Moved out the trenches, now look how we live. Tell my BM to furnish the crib. Walk out the mall with some shit for the kids. Deposit the checks from my bank full of M's. Paid them my rent, now I'm up for the year. The view look crazy from here. What I paid for some dogs could've bought me Vanessa. Take a piece on my neck, could've bought your career. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause these niggas is hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. Up in Cali, blood weed in the blunt. Let my little brother roll in my Dutch. My little boy get whatever he want. Madam T don't be asking for much. Pour and lean on the nuggets and once. Feel the rest of that drink in a punch. Left wrist on some I had to stunt. Right wrist, I just did it because 600 the labor, you know how we coming. Tell them niggas they ain't taking nothing. Standing on business, we shooting the punch. Hating ass nigga, go get you some money. I just got off a tour, finna go on another one. Album done, finna drop me another one. Couple M's, finna run up another one. Super Bowl ring, shit I had to go do. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause these niggas is hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. Hey.